Oh, about dropped my phone, Allie. Did you see that?
Right.
And hello and welcome to everyone watching online. We appreciate it. We're probably, Eli, at least a good 15 minutes away here from the opening tip.
Yep, at least a good 15, yes.
And just for the folks online, let them know that we will have periods of time when we have the mic turned off.
Yep.
And we appreciate people letting us know that. But certain times we'll turn the mics off when we have a couple of other things to do here.
And trust me, sometimes I do leave that mic off, and it's happened a lot.
We've made it through a couple of quarters with the mic off, haven't we, Eli?
Yeah, it's been stressful sometimes to leave that mic on.
Typically when we go to a commercial break on the radio, then we're going to have, if we don't have an ad going, then the mic will be muted at that point.
Yep.
So, but thanks to everyone for watching online. We sure appreciate it. And should be a fun night, doubleheader.
That's right. Got them both on here. You know, we're going to keep it on the same stream tonight, like you said. If there's that's praying, hoping, knock on wood, that we can do that. Sometimes
hopefully there's
technology's tough. But
hopefully there's no crash.
That's right.
So we were that close, Eli, to trying a new little toy tonight.
We were that
out.
close. But, you know, maybe next time if we can figure it out a little more.
It just seemed like it might cause a crash, so we just decided to abandon that little process.
Maybe be able to come back to that later on.
But that's a pretty cool little feature,
that's
so hopefully people can be ready for that. Now, I want to let people know, just prior to this game, Eli, in junior varsity girls play, St. Albert came out on top 61-23. In all fairness, I didn't get to watch much of it. We were trying to set up, and I didn't really get to pay close attention to it, but St. Albert came out on top pretty big. So, and we're a few minutes away, 15 minutes on the clock. The teams have not started their warm-up yet, so we have a few minutes before we're going to.
I think they're going to start right now. We got a few minutes before we can get back on the radio thing.
Yep. So we have some things going on air that we're going to let that wrap up, and then we're going to join our radio, have our radio audience join us. So let's step away for a minute, Eli.
Yep, sounds good.
I like Swick's hands-on training.
And I'll start my career in 2 years.
I can schedule my classes online or face-to-face.
Swick feels like a community,
like family, like home. Swick is a place for you.
Sunshine.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa, for voting KCSI the best local radio station.
We are so thankful for our amazing listeners and the chance to serve all of our clients. We truly appreciate you voting us the best radio station in Southwest Iowa. Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Sunshine, you make me happy when sky.
Welcome to Red Oak, Aaron West and Eli Bells. Eli, good evening to you.
How you doing, Aaron?
I'm doing great. How are you doing this evening?
You know, we're getting things up and running. I couldn't be better, right?
It's kind of a fun evening for basketball.
Yep. You know what? It's been a little while. We've been out of the loop here for a little bit with COVID going on at the Red Oak schools, you know, and then Christmas break came around. It's been pretty hectic.
Basketball last night. Tigers drop one last night to Trainer. Back in action tonight. It's Red Oak and St. Albert, doubleheader, boys, girls. We're streaming tonight, so call your friends, text your friends, let them know that they can. Is there a link on Facebook?
Yeah, we got a link on Facebook. And, you know, and right on here, actually, if you look on our screen here that I'm running, is you got Aaron and I's name up here, and then our Facebook page, KCSI/KOAK Radio. That is our Facebook page. You'll be able to find this stream that we posted on there. And then we'll also, you can just look that up on YouTube, KCSI, and you'll find us right there.
So
we got Allie right here, too.
Allie's going to keep stats for us. Melanie's running the camera. She's over behind the camera. So should be a lot of fun. Opening tip will be about 7 o'clock here, or 6 o'clock rather, this evening. So should be a lot of fun here. It seems to me, Eli, just years past that St. Albert and Red Oak always have a tough, hard-fought game.
Yeah, you know, and that's been the same thing. I know St. Albert last year beat Red Oak up at St. Albert, and that was a game that I personally wasn't at, but you were at, and I was hearing plenty about it. But you know what? These are two, I think, on the stat sheet right now, two pretty evenly matched teams. Like we said, St. Albert's at 3-6, Tigers at 1-3. And in that first half last night, when I was listening on the radio a little bit, I didn't catch that final score, but it seemed like the Tigers were hanging. And Trainer's an 8-1 team and ranked in the top 10 in the state.
Yep,
so,
they're a ranked team, and the Tigers played second half was probably the best half of basketball I've seen them play this year. So coming off of that, I know Trainer's going to want to get a win. A phenomenal athlete on the St. Albert side of the court tonight, and Allie Petrie.
Yep, yeah, definitely. An Iowa State volleyball commit. That's got to say something. She's been a commit there for a long time.
Yep.
It was funny. We're just sitting here, and it seems like she's been around here for a long time. Just keep saying that name just because she's such a great athlete.
They're going to take a quick break, Eli, and then we'll come back and look at some stats right after these messages.
Here you're looking for a great college where you can get an affordable education. SWIC is the place for you.
I appreciate the personalized attention.
And I've gotten to meet people from all around the world.
The SWIC student housing is incredible.
I like SWIC's hands-on training.
And I'll start my career in 2 years.
I can schedule my classes online or face-to-face.
SWIC feels like a community.
Like family, like home. SWIC is the place for you.
Sunshine, my only sunshine.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa, for voting KCSI the best local radio station.
We are so thankful for our amazing listeners and the chance to serve all of our clients. We truly appreciate you voting us the best radio station in Southwest Iowa. Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Sunshine, you make me happy when sky. Sunshine, you make.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa, for voting KCSI the best local radio station.
We are so thankful for our amazing listeners and the chance to serve all of our clients. We truly appreciate you voting us the best radio station in Southwest Iowa. Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Sunshine, you make me happy when sky.
Bells, Allie West with us as well, taking stats tonight.
I already got some grief for not putting their name on the board here, so I made that here. We got our stat taker and Allie West, and then Melanie, I put her as the cameraman with a couple question marks because sometimes she's just a little out of the loop with it. Let's just put it at that.
She starts watching people in the stands.
That's
Eli,
right.
let's look at some statistics coming in tonight's ballgame.
Yeah, so we got some pregame stats here for you. We got St. Albert with a 38.7 field goal percentage, Red Oak with 24.8 from the line, 55.3. Red Oak at 72.2 from the three-point line, 23.9 for St. Albert and 20.4 for Red Oak. Steals per game, St. Albert sitting at 10.6, Red Oak at 5.8. Turnovers, I think that's going to be one of the biggest things here tonight is going to be the turnover battle. 16.9 for St. Albert and at 14 for Red Oak. And then points per game, 52.3 for St. Albert, 31.5 for Red Oak. And points allowed per game, 55.3 for St. Albert and 46.8 for the Tigers.
So, really, Eli, pretty evenly matched on paper.
Yeah, if you looked at here on paper, field goal percentage, St. Albert's got the upper hand, though. Free throw line, Red Oak's putting them in the bucket, 72% up there. And the big thing I'm looking at is going to be that turnover with St. Albert and Red Oak both averaging just about the same, just about a 3 different spot on that. And, in the points per game, St. Albert's definitely got the upper hand with almost a 20-point spread on that. But points allowed per game sitting at 46 to 55. I think it's going to be a close game here tonight.
All right, we're going to take a break, Eli, and we'll come back and look at lineups right after these messages.
Here you're looking for a great college where you can get an affordable education. SWIC is the place for you.
I appreciate the personalized attention.
And I've gotten to meet people from all around the world.
The SWIC student housing is incredible.
I like SWIC's hands-on training.
And I'll start my career in 2 years.
I can schedule my classes online or face-to-face.
SWIC feels like a community.
Like family, like home. SWIC is the place for you.
Welcome back to Red Oak. Just a few minutes away from the opening tip here between the Red Oak Tigers and the St. Albert Saints here in Red Oak this evening. Thanks for joining us. Eli, tell me, looking at the reserves starting first for the visiting St. Albert Saints, talk about the reserves.
If I can read them here, Aaron, let me get my sheet out. I got number 12, Brianna Smith, a junior at 5'9", a sophomore, number 14 at 5'7", Landry Miller, a junior at 5'8", number 22, Ava Hughes, a sophomore at 5'3", number 30, Carly McKeever, a freshman at 5'5", number 32, Ella Klossman, freshman at 5'8", number 34, Lily Crone, sophomore at 6'2", number 42,
Rose Lennox.
You got that one down already.
Rose Lennox.
And then you're going to have to help me with this one here. A freshman at 6'3", a freshman, number 50, Missy Evzik. There you go.
And the starters for the St. Albert Saints.
I'll pull that up here for you. The starters here for the Saints tonight. You have Perla Rees, a 5'6", junior, number 2. Number 4, a senior at 5'8", Allie Petrie. Number 10, a senior. Kind of messed that one up there. I apologize on the height. McKenna Shepard, number 20, a junior, Laura Williamson. 5'10", number 24, a junior, Allison Naomi. And that will be your starters for the St. Albert tonight.
Yep. All right, that's Pearl Rice, Petrie, Shepard, Williams, and Narmi, the starters for the St. Albert Saints. Now, Eli, reserves for the Red Oak Tigers in tonight's ball game are?
Pull that up for you. Number 12, a sophomore at 5'6", Maddie Doyle. Sophomore, number 14 at 5'9", Jocelyn Shum. Sophomore at 5'10", number 30, Lena DeVries. Junior at 5'8", number 32, Macy Boswell. Sophomore at 5'6", number 34, Timberly Bentley. Freshman at 5'9", number 40, Merced Ramirez. And a freshman, number 42 at 5'8", Olivia Boswell. Are those off there?
No. Yeah, so.
Are those off? Or
nope, you're doing
all
good,
right,
Eli.
Okay,
so.
I hope so.
And starters for the Red Oak Tigers?
Yep, starters here tonight for the Tigers. We'll pull these up. You have Chloe DeVries at 5'7", number 2. She's a senior. Number 10, a junior at 5'9", Lexi Johnson. Number 20, a junior at 5'9", Peyton Bass. A senior, number 24 at 5'7", Abby Jones. A junior, number 22 at 5'9", Lennon O'Neill. And that will round it up for the Red Oak starters for tonight.
Starters for the Red Oak Tigers. And the numbers have shifted just a bit, Eli, for the visiting St. Albert Saints. So that's kind of what I was alluding to there. And player introductions being made. Thanks for doing that. And again, Eli, both of these teams on paper pretty evenly matched.
Yep, pretty evenly matched on paper, like you were saying. And you know what? Like I said, I think it's really going to come down to the turnover battle here tonight. Both teams need to be able to hang onto the ball as well as they can, get good shots up, find a way to just get it in the basket. And, that's the big thing. Red Oak does not put up a lot of points, but they play some defense, and there are some fouls that happen just like basketball is, but hanging on the ball here tonight, this is going to be a key thing for both teams.
We're going to take a break, Eli, step away for the national anthem, and we'll be right back after these messages.
My sunshine, my only sunshine.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa, for voting KCSI the best local radio station.
We are so thankful for our amazing listeners and the chance to serve all of our clients. We truly appreciate you voting us the best radio station in Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa. Sunshine, you make me happy when sky
Band in the house, Eli.
That's right. Always are. Glad to see him back.
Pep Band in the house. People need to pay attention to the weather tonight. Possibly up to an inch of snow tomorrow, overnight and tomorrow. So be careful. Roads may be slippery. Your sidewalk may be slippery when you step out tomorrow morning. So people need to pay attention to that and be careful as they move around. At center circle, ball is going to be tipped, and the Tigers come away with it. Chloe DeVries grabs it, takes it across the timeline down to Jones. She skips it across to Bass. Bass puts up the long two. No good. Rebounds tapped around. Almost kept in play. Bounced off about every player on the court, I think, Eli.
Just like that, and I'm sorry. I kind of was trying to get our scoreboard situation figured out. I had the PIP on there, which I didn't want, but we got her going.
And the Saints will control the ball. Taken across the timeline out on the right side to Rice. Left side now to Shepard. Down baseline left, it goes to Narmi. Back to Shepard. She drives into lane, then out to Rice for three. It's no good. Rebound is tapped. There's Johnson. Lexi Johnson slows up, lets the traffic clear, then pushes it across the timeline down to the right wing. Lexi Johnson with the ball. Hands it off to Jones, and then stolen, taken end-to-end by Shepard. She'll put the layup off the glass and score two. It's 2-0. St. Albert with the lead. Inbound pass comes to Jones. Pressure in the backcourt here. Tigers handle it. Bring it across the timeline is Lexi Johnson to Jones for three off the right wing. It's good. Abby Jones hits three, and the Tigers take the lead 3-2, 6:58 to play in the first.
And right what I was going to say there is the turnover battles, like we said earlier, getting off that quick steal, but Abby Jones coming back and knocking down that three gives them back up on the lead.
Narmi with the ball, back to Rice out on the left wing. Pearl Rice goes right to Shepard, down to Narmi. There's Rice. She fakes it, drives into the lane, right off the left side, puts it up off the glass. No good. Rebound pulled down by Narmi. She gets it to Shepard, top the key. Right side it goes to Williams. Skips it down to Shepard, or Narmi rather. Then to Rice. Right side Shepard, looks inside. Down to the baseline to Williams. Underneath it goes to Petrie. She spins, puts it up, and fouled on the floor. I think that's going to be on Lexi Johnson. It is. That's number one on Lexi.
That's a key player for the Tigers as well. Having her pick up foul earlies is not what the Tigers are going to want.
Inbound pass, top of the key, it goes to Shepard. Out on the left side, three-pointer off the hands of Rice. It's no good. Rebound is pulled down, and then we're going to have a foul. Is that going to be on Jones maybe, or no? And that is on
Bass.
Peyton Bass. Yeah, that's number one on her. It was on the floor, so going to the line will be Allison Narmi. She's a junior. 5'10 junior for the St. Albert Saints. Shot is up. It's no good. Bounces around, comes out. No good.
And that's going to be another big thing, too, is with not a lot of high-scoring teams here, got to be able to put it in the bucket right here when you get the free chance.
At the line is Narmi. Second shot is up. It's good. It's tied up at 3 apiece with 6:09 to play here in the first. Pressure in the backcourt from the Saints. Kind of side-to-side line here. The Tigers playing. Jones with the ball. A lot of pressure in the backcourt. DeVries takes it across the timeline, then dumps it down to the Bass. Right underneath the Lexi Johnson. Nice pass there to Lexi. And I think Shepard gets whistled for the foul. We'll wait for the official word. Nope. It's on Rice, actually. Rice picks up the foul. That's number one on Rice, and it's going to send Lexi Johnson to the line for her first opportunity from the free throw line in tonight's game. Shot is up, and it is good. Tigers regain the lead 4-3.
And great vision right there from Bass. Kind of a little out of control right there with a nice hard bounce pass able to send her to the line.
Second shot is up. It's no good. 4-3. Tigers lead. 5:52 to play in the first. Bringing it raw across the timeline is Shepard. Baseline left to Narmi. She drives into the lane, kicks it out top key to Rice. Into the lane she goes, puts it up off the glass and scores two. Nice little move there by Pearl Rice. Pick up a couple for the Saints, and the Saints regain the lead 5-4 here with 5.5 minutes to play in the first. There's the freeze, down to the baseline to Bass. She drives into the lane. Nice job by Peyton Bass. Puts it up off the glass. No good. Rebound grab by Petrie. So Rice quickly down to the other end, right underneath the basket. Lauren Williams puts it up. No good. Tapped out of play. Last touched by the Saints. Tigers will control the ball.
And you'll definitely see the Tigers come back. You see it. Lennon O'Neill posting up down low right there, and Bass is able to work her way right around, just kind of setting up a screen down low in the blocks.
Tapped and stolen. Nice job by Shepard for anticipation. That full court press causing some problems here for the Tigers. 7-4. Saints with the lead. Bass hits Lexi Johnson on the move. Nice, handled it well that time. Three-pointer from Jones is up. It's no good. Bass grabs the board. Peyton Bass. Out to Jones, top of the key. Boy, I tell you, Rice is just contesting all of those shots. Little running jumper off the right side from Jones is no good. Quickly to the other end, it goes down to Williams. She puts it up off the glass and scores 2. And it's 9-4 now. Saints with the lead, 4:38 to play in the first.
And every time you got a shot going up, there's someone from St. Albert putting a hand right in your face.
Putting a lot of pressure on the ball. We have a traveling call. O'Neal kind of had some pressure, had some pressure coming from one of the Saints and creates the turnover. Coming into the game now is Laney DeVries taking a seat. Lennon O'Neal. Inbound pass will come from Rice to Shepard. Shepard will walk it across the timeline. Across the center stripe, top of the key. Out on the right side, it goes to Williams. Lauren Williams dumps it down inside through the hands of Rice. Johnson picks it up. Out to Jones, right wing. Skips it all the way across now to DeVries, and DeVries gets whistled for the travel. Started moving her feet before she dribbled.
Yeah, you know, when DeVries got a great shot, she's kind of a facilitator on the court here for the Tigers, but like we were saying earlier, the turnovers here, got to be able to eliminate them to keep yourself in a close ball game here.
And with the ball, top of the key is Shepard. Out on the left side to Rice. Underneath the Williams. Nice job for Williams to go way up and grab that and then put it in for 2. Easy bucket right in front of the basket.
And St. Albert's got some height here on this team that's going to go to their advantage.
11-4. It's 11-4. St. Albert with the lead, and Abby Jones gets whistled for the offensive foul.
She was kind of coming in there just a little under control. And she had her feet set for a good while. You can see on that replay. And St. Albert's gets the charge and gets the turnover yet again and gets the ball right back.
11-4. St. Albert leads. 3:49 to play. Coming into the ball game for St. Albert will be Miller. That's Landry Miller. Inbound pass comes to Shepard. Shepard just walking it across the timeline now at the center circle for the Saints. Comes around to the right side, right wing, back top of the key to Shepard. Narmi now to Shepard, rather. Behind the arc. Over to Williams out on the left wing. There's Miller. Down underneath the Williams. Nice play, but couldn't convert the shot. Jones grabs the board, gets it to Johnson. To Chloe DeVries. She takes it across the center stripe. There's Jones for 3, but shuffled a pivot foot. She was looking at the 3 and just a little out of position, shuffled a pivot foot. We're going to have a timeout on the court. 3:16 to play in the first. St. Albert leads Red Oak 11-4. Right back after these messages.
My sunshine, my only sunshine.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa, for voting KCSI the best local radio station.
We are so thankful for our amazing listeners and the chance to serve all of our clients. We truly appreciate you voting us the best radio station in Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa. Sunshine, you make me happy when sky.
Welcome back to Red Oak. Pep Band in the background. They're loud, aren't they, Eli?
It makes a difference.
Hey,
it's good
I'm
to be able to
telling
have them back.
Great atmosphere in the gym. St. Albert with the lead, 11-4, 3:09 to play in the first. Out top of the key, it's Landry Miller with the ball. Over to the right side to Williams. Down underneath the Miller, wide open in the blocks, and nice job there by the Saints.
And just constant movement from the Saints, and that's how everybody's getting open. Constant movement, moving your feet, you're going to find somebody.
Down to Bass, but Shepard is there to contest it, tips it out of play, and it was last touched by the Tigers.
I think right at the end there, that Bass just put a hand up to try to regain it.
13-4. St. Albert with the lead, 2:45 to play in the first. Shepard walking it across the timeline, out on the right side to Williams. Looks at the 3, takes it, and snaps the net with it. Shepard or Williams just, I'm wide open. Takes the shot. She's literally wide open.
And with Red Oak running the zone,
there's
where
Williams
they're going to get
with
that
the tap.
chance.
There's Jones, picks it up, takes it across the timeline, far side of the court. Down underneath the Bass, she puts it up off the glass, no good. Rebound grab by Petrie.
That's great vision there by Jones, too. She sees it just, like we said earlier, the Saints are getting contesting every shot.
Nice job by Shepard to dump it off underneath the Williams, but Johnson blocks the shot. There's Petrie from the free throw line, then back out top of the key to Shepard. Shepard sets the play, goes left to Narmi. Down in the blocks, it goes to Williams, but through her hands, can't regain control of it. Jones to Johnson in the lane, puts it up. It's no good. Rebound grabbed by Narmi. To Shepard. Shepard slows it down, walks it across the center stripe. Out on the right side, it goes to Miller into the lane. Back Shepard, left side Petrie. Petrie comes around the arc, looks inside, nothing there. Back to Shepard out on the right side. Skips it down to Williams, into the block she goes, puts it up, and I tell you what, Williams is having a game.
Yeah, she is. And, and they're putting some floaters up. They're putting some good shots up. They're breaking this zone of Red Oaks here pretty well right now.
It's 18-4. St. Albert with the lead. Minute 20 to play in the first. There's Lexi Johnson for three, and Lexi knocks it down. Really need I think the Tigers, in my opinion, need to get Lexi going on the offensive end.
And that's a shot that they need. Lexi Johnson's able to hit those. She can do so much down low as well. Getting her the ball and get her some shots like that will really help. But with a three-pointer coming right back.
Narmi comes to the other end and knocks down a three. That's Allison Narmi. And it's now 21-7 with 55 seconds remaining in the first.
Shots are really falling right here for the Saints.
Chloe DeVries with the ball. Top of the key goes right to Lexi Johnson. She's open again off that right side. This time it doesn't fall, but there's Chloe DeVries to grab the board for the Tigers. Top of the key. DeVries, Chloe DeVries, that is, with the ball. Jones in the lane. Little running jumper. Bounces around, falls through for two, and it's 21-9. St. Albert with the lead. 31 seconds remaining in the first.
St. Albert going to be going for one shot here, and with them breaking this zone like they have been, definitely probably going to be looking for a three-point shot or an easy bucket here down low.
Miller with the ball to Petrie out on the left side now to Shepard. Skips it over to Miller. Top of the key to Narmi. Left side Shepard, 10 seconds remaining. Top of the key to Narmi. Left side Shepard, 6 seconds, puts up the three. No good. Rebound is tied up. And alternate possession gives it to the Saints.
We didn't have a change of possession that whole first quarter here with 4.5 seconds left. Tell now.
21-9. St. Albert with the lead. Inbound pass will come from Shepard right underneath to Williams. She puts it up, blocked from behind by Chloe DeVries, and Chloe picks it up. That's going to do it for the first quarter. St. Albert wins that first quarter 21-9. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back after these messages.
Here you're looking for a great college where you can get an affordable education. SWIC is the place for you.
I appreciate the personalized attention.
And I've gotten to meet people from all around the world.
The SWIC student housing is incredible.
I like SWIC's hands-on training.
And I'll start my career in 2 years.
I can schedule my classes online or face-to-face.
SWIC feels like a community. Like family,
like home. SWIC is a place for you.
Okay, we'll bring it back in 30 seconds, Eli.
My sunshine, my only sunshine. You make
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa, for voting KCSI the best local radio station.
We are so thankful for our amazing listeners and the chance to serve all of our clients. We truly appreciate you voting us the best radio station in Southwest Iowa. Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
sunshine. You make me happy when sky.
The Tigers will have the ball midcourt, far side. Inbound pass will come from Lexi Johnson to Chloe DeVries into the backcourt. DeVries to O'Neal. Now to Jones. Right side, Johnson for three. No good. Rebound chased down by Shepard. Shepard is quick, Eli.
Up and down the court.
She is quick. There's Jones, steps in, strips it, but it's picked up by the Saints. Now Rice comes back around the arc all the way out on the right side. Rice with the ball. Skip pass down to Petrie for three. Baseline left. It's no good. And picked up on the backside by Johnson. Quickly to the other end now to Chloe DeVries for three off the right side. No good. Rebound grabbed this time by Roslanik.
Really one shot right here for the Tigers gets them right back into this ball game. And St. Albert, they're definitely just going to be keeping the foot on the gas right here.
Shepard goes right to Petrie. She drives the baseline underneath, puts it up, off the glass. No good. Rebound back grabbed by Roslanik. And puts it back up and in for two. It's 23-9.
And Roslanik's got some height on her, too, just coming right back over to get that board.
6'2", Roslanik is. We have a collision down on the other end. Two Saints are down. Lexi Johnson's down. Who are they calling that on, Eli?
I think that's going to be on St. Albert here on Petrie.
Yep, it's going to be on Allie Petrie.
That'll be your first, I'm pretty sure.
Yep. That is her first. Allie Petrie. And Peyton Bass checks back into the game. Lainey DeVries checks out for the Tigers. Inbound pass to Jones out on the right side. Skips it out top to Johnson. Now to DeVries. And we're going to have a 3-second violation on the Tigers. Turns it over to the Saints.
And that's the big thing. I mean, we've been talking about that. It's not like a broken record with the turnovers coming here is what's going to keep you into these ball games. And turnovers like that with 3 seconds in the lane is really going to minimize your chances.
Nice job by Lexi Johnson to step in and steal that pass. Takes it end to end. Jones back to Johnson, baseline right. Underneath the O'Neal, blocks right side, puts it up. Partially blocked by Petrie, picked up by Shepard. Shepard quickly to the other end, and a nice pass to Williams. She just threaded the needle with that bounce pass.
Shepard's got some vision on the court. You can tell she's got some experience out there. You can see with her, especially coming out up and down the court, she takes some great angles to get some passes in.
And that foul, Eli, was on Peyton Bass. That's number 2 on Bass, and it's going to send Williams to the line. And the shot from Lauren Williams is good. Coming back into the game now, Lainey DeVries taking a seat will be Peyton Bass. At the line, Lauren Williams, she's a 5'11 junior. Like you mentioned, Eli, they have some size on the court.
They definitely do.
Second shot from Williams is good. She gets both. It's 24-9 now, 6:23 to play in the first half. Down to the other end, it's going to be tapped and stolen by Petrie. This press has caused
causes a lot of damage here
caused some problem for the Tigers. And Shepard with the ball, right side to Roslanik, inside to Petrie. She steps between the defenders and puts it off the glass and scores 2. Allie Petrie does.
And Petrie's able to move her body into there and just dribble two defenders like that and gets a bucket.
Out on the right side to Jones. She takes it down to the baseline, dumps it underneath to Lainey DeVries. She spins, fakes it, takes it, and it's blocked by Roslanik. And picked up by the Saints. And there's Shepard. She's quick. All the way down to the other end, right in front of the basket. Fakes it, takes it, no good. Taps it now to Williams. She'll take it from the left elbow off the glass, no good. And the rebound grab by Lainey DeVries. We're going to have a timeout on the court. St. Albert leads Red Oak 27-9, 5:41 to play in the first half, and we'll be back after these messages.
Here you're looking for a great college where you can get an affordable education. SWIC is the place for you.
I appreciate the personalized attention.
And I've gotten to meet people from all around the world.
The SWIC student housing is incredible.
I like SWIC's hands-on training.
And I'll start my career in 2 years.
I can schedule my classes online or face-to-face.
SWIC feels like a community,
like family, like home. SWIC is a place for you.
My sunshine, my only sunshine.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa, for voting KCSI the best local radio station.
We are so thankful for our amazing listeners and the chance to serve all of our clients. We truly appreciate you voting us the best radio station in Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa. Sunshine, you make me happy when sky.
Back to action here in the first half. 5.5 minutes to play in the first half. Tigers have the ball. DeVries at the top of the key. St. Albert leads 27-9.
And what a great press isn't coming.
And Jones down underneath puts it up. There's DeVries with the board and the putback. She is fouled. Basket doesn't fall. She'll go to line for 2. And the foul is on Rice.
And Coach Gelber there off that timeout drew up a great play right towards the end. Just wasn't able to execute it, but gets themselves down to the line.
Shot from DeVries is up and good. Coming into the ball game will be Klussman, Ella Klussman. And man pressure from the Saints in tonight's ball game. Second shot from DeVries is up. It's good. Gets both of them. 27-11 it is. 27-11. 5:17 to play in the first half. Out on the right side to Klussman. Back to Shepard. Left side to Roslanik, down underneath and stolen by Lainey DeVries. Nice job by Lainey DeVries to step in front of that, take it.
And that's what you need to be able to turn yourself around in this ball game, create some turnovers.
O'Neal passes it down underneath to Lexi Johnson, but Johnson just couldn't get a handle on it.
Yep.
Goes out of play.
And there's some good looks coming from those, too. They're finding some ways to get some good looks, just just missing them, just barely.
Shepard takes it across the timeline out on the left side to Roslanik. Skips it out now to Klussman. Baseline right to Williams. She takes the three and rims around. Comes out. There's Petrie with the board and the putback. It's good for two off the hands of Allie Petrie.
And Petrie's has some experience on the court. That happens down the line. She's able to get most of them.
Tigers did an excellent job on that press break right there. Jones takes it to the other and puts it off the glass. She's fouled. Where Tigers will have it at the baseline. 29-11, 4:29 to play in the first half. St. Albert with the lead. Tigers have the ball under their own basket. Inbound pass comes from DeVries out to O'Neal. Into lane she goes. Kicks it to Chloe DeVries. To Jones. Down underneath to O'Neal, but it's tapped by Petrie and stolen. Nice job by Petrie. And there's Shepard. She is quick, I'm telling you. Roslanik gets down to the other end, puts it up, no good. Rebound is spot for, tied up, jump ball, alternate possession, keeps it with the Saints.
And like you said, it's hard to keep up with Shepard. She's down on one end of the court, and before you know it, she's down on the other.
And Shepard will put it into play. Out to Shepard on the left side. Spins her way into the lane. Shepard does, dumps it right underneath the Roslanik. Spins around, comes out, rebound grab by Jones.
I mean, what great vision the Shepards have right now. Not able to execute that. But, man, she's got some vision down the court.
Williams keeps it in play. Picked up by Johnson. Baseline right. Kicks it out left side to DeVries for the long two. It's no good. Rebounds pulled down by Petrie. And Petrie pushes it in quickly. Layup off the glass. It's no good. There's O'Neal with the board. She'll hand it to Jones. Transition ball, but it not converting on either end at this point. Down to the other end, Lennon O'Neal steps and knocks it out of play.
Been back and forth here. We're down here on one end. Melanie's getting her work cut out for you tonight for once. I mean, she's finally maneuvering it well enough.
You're in arms.
That's why we put this cameraman with a question mark.
You're in arm's reach, Eli. You better be careful.
We'll see how she does in wrestling here. That might be the easiest
Shepard
one
with
for
the
her.
ball out on the right side to Klussman. Back to Shepard. 3:24 to play in the first half, 29-11. Baseline right now to Narmi. Back to Shepard. Shepard to Klussman out on the left wing. Shepard now right side into the free throw line. She goes and she's tripped, loses her footing, and she's going to get whistled. We had a foul. One official was calling a travel. One called a foul. We're going with the foul on Lexi Johnson. That's going to be number 2 on Johnson.
Yeah, and having 2 on her right now, still being in the first half. She's a great playmaker out there for the Tigers.
Top of the key, Shepard. Left side, Klussman looks at the 3. Inside to Williams, open, 8 feet out in front, no good. Rebound grab by Lexi Johnson, tap from behind by Narmi. Quickly down underneath, and Josh job by Peyton Bass to step in front of that and steal that pass.
It's like an interception in football right there. Just jumped right in front of it.
DeVries with the ball out on the right side to Jones down underneath the Peyton Bass. Williams steals it, but she will be fouled by Bass. That's going to be 3 on Bass, I think.
I think you're right. That will be her 3rd.
Number 3 on Peyton Bass. Coming into the game, Lennon O'Neal. Out of the game, Bass. We're going to have a timeout on the court. St. Albert leads Red Oak 29-11, 2:43 to play in the first half, and we'll be back after this.
Here you're looking for a great college where you can get an affordable education. SWIC is the place for you.
I appreciate the personalized attention.
And I've gotten to meet people from all around the world.
The SWIC student housing is incredible.
I like SWIC's hands-on training.
And I'll start my career in 2 years.
I can schedule my classes online or face-to-face.
SWIC feels like a community, like
family, like home. SWIC is a place for you.
Welcome back to Red Oak. Aaron West and Eli Bells. St. Albert has controlled this ball game from here in the first half, Eli.
You know, it's been that press that they've been running. They've kept that press up, and they've created a lot of turnovers out of that. But credit to Red Oak. They're starting to get some steals here down towards the end of the stretch of this first half.
Down to the baseline to Williams. Back to Klussman. Left side, Shepard. Baseline left to Narmi. Looks inside. Back to Shepard. All this behind the arc. Klussman with the ball. Shepard out on the left side. Inside to Petrie. Blocks left side. Puts it off glass and scores 2. She's hard to stop when she's in the block.
She is, definitely. She backs her way in there and is able to – she can go with a left hand or a right hand on either side of the glass.
31-11, now 20-point lead for the Saints with 2:10 to play here in the first. Stolen by Klussman.
And the Saints are creating a lot of turnovers here, and they're generating a lot of points. You can see that here on the scoreboard.
Shepard takes it across the center stripe, out on the right side to Klussman. Back to Shepard. Underneath the Narmi, bumps it right underneath the Petrie, and Petrie picks up a couple more. Allie Petrie, it's 33-11 now with 1:50 to play in the first half. Pressure in the backcourt here. Chloe DeVries takes it across the timeline. Open for the three. It's good from Chloe DeVries.
And that's a shot right there, especially that you need from the DeVries. They'd be able to get something going and get something rolling.
Timeout on the court. Once again, we'll take it with them. 33-14. St. Albert leads Red Oak. 1:36 to play in the first half. Right back after these messages.
Sunshine, my only sunshine.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa, for voting KCSI the best local radio station.
We are so thankful for our amazing listeners and the chance to serve all of our clients. We truly appreciate you voting us the best radio station in Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa. Sunshine, you make me happy when sky.
Welcome back to Red Oak. 1:36 to play in the first half. St. Albert leads Red Oak 33-14 here in the first half. Saints have controlled the first half of play. Shepard with the ball across the timeline. Down to the left wing she goes. Quick, I'm telling you. Shepard is out on the right side to Narmi. Back to Shepard. Dumps it down underneath to Narmi. Nice little give and go there, and she will be fouled and go to the line for two.
Shepard's able to control the entire offense right there. Whatever side she's going, someone else is coming down the baseline. They're dishing off good passes.
And that foul, Eli, was called on Chloe DeVries. That's number 1 on DeVries. At the line will be Narmi. Shot is up. It is short. This is her first opportunity from the line in tonight's ball game. Check that. This is her second opportunity from the line.
Stats got it.
Allie checked me on that, didn't she?
She did. She put that number 2 up here real fast.
Second shot from Narmi's up. It's no good. Shum grabs the ball. First time tonight we've seen Shum in the ball game, and we're going to have a foul.
I think a lane violation.
Yep, a lane violation on the part of the Tigers. We'll get to do that second shot over. Lane violation. Stepped in there too early, Eli.
Just a tad bit.
At the line is Narmi. Second shot for the second time is up. It's good. She gets this one. It's 34-14. St. Albert with the lead. Maintaining that pressure in the backcourt here. Tigers handling it much better here later in the second quarter. Down off the glass is Lexi Johnson. No good. Rebound grabbed by Narmi to Shepard. Quickly to the other end to Klussman, but she couldn't quite get there. It goes out of play. Tigers will have the ball.
And like we were saying, that press break starting to break off here for the Saints. The Tigers are doing a lot more running up and down the court with the ball. Just got to be able to control it.
34-14 now. St. Albert leads. 1:03 to play in the first half. And back to action. They're going to maintain that full court press. The Saints are. Inbound pass to Chloe DeVries. Jones back to Chloe DeVries. Clear out the traffic. DeVries takes it across the center stripe. That's Chloe DeVries. To Jones, back to Chloe. 50 seconds remaining in the half. Pressure now from Klussman. Chloe hands it off to Jones for three off the left side. Rims around, banks it in, and it's good for three from Abby Jones.
No matter how you put it in,
it counts for three.
There you go.
34-17. St. Albert with the lead with 32 seconds remaining. Shepard goes left, then down into the baseline. In the blocks is Petrie. She puts it up. No good. Rebound is tapped. Lainey DeVries grabs it but steps on the baseline. Nice effort by Lainey DeVries. And the Saints will have the ball, although no one's putting it into play. Here we go. Now we have two Saints putting it in play. And here we go. All right, we're ready now. Inbound pass will come from Miller. Inside tap by Johnson. Nice job by Lexi Johnson on the inbound. 20 seconds. Picks it up. Regains control. Pressure here in the backcourt. Gets it to Jones. Jones lets the traffic clear. There's Chloe DeVries with the ball. 12 seconds remaining. Chloe out near the center circle. Picks up her dribble, 7 seconds. Out on the right side to Lexi Johnson, 5 seconds. Chloe DeVries with the ball. Into the lane she goes, running jumper. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by the Saints. And that is going to do it for the first half of action. And St. Albert wins that first half, 34-17.
And right down at the end there, the Tigers able to put up a 3, only down 14 going to half, really changed the momentum. But man, St. Albert here in that first half got a lot of turnovers, got some steals. That pressure, that constant pressure they were bringing here in that first half, you'll see it right back here in a second.
We're going to take a break, and we'll be back and look at some statistics from the first half right after these messages.
Here you're looking for a great college where you can get an affordable education. SWIC is the place for you.
I appreciate the personalized attention.
And I've gotten to meet people from all around the world.
The SWIC student housing is incredible.
I like SWIC's hands-on training.
And I'll start my career in 2 years.
I can schedule my classes online or face-to-face.
SWIC feels like a community,
like family, like home. SWIC is a place for you.
In the background, they sound great here this evening. Aaron West and Eli Bells here, and we're at half of the varsity girls play. St. Albert leads 34-17 at half. Junior varsity girls play, St. Albert comes out on top 61-23 in junior varsity girls play. As you heard me say earlier, and as you've heard throughout the day, might want to keep an eye on the weather for the next 24 hours or so here. Tonight, there's a chance of rain and snow before midnight, and then between midnight and 5 a.m., a chance of snow, and then snow and sleet after 5 a.m. Cloudy, lows around 32 degrees, winds will be from the southeast 11. Chance of precipitation is 50%, less than 1/10 of an inch of accumulation expected by morning. And then for tomorrow, rain, snow, and freezing rain. Sounds pleasant, doesn't it? Rain, snow, and freezing rain. Sleet likely before noon, and then snow between noon and 2. Snow and rain in the afternoon after 2 p.m. Highs around 35 degrees, and the chance of precipitation is 80% with little or no ice accumulation expected, and snow and sleet less than 1/2 inch. So really not a lot of precipitation expected, but it could be slippery and it could be quite nasty for the next, like I said, 24 to 36 hours. So keep an eye on the weather. And then Wednesday night, a 40% chance of snow, lows around 26, winds from the east at 8. So you want to keep an eye on the weather because certainly there could be some slippery spots as you get out and about. But we'll keep an eye on that, as you well know. Here at in Red Oak at half, it's 34-17 at half. So we're going to take a break, Eli, and then we'll come back and look at some statistics right after this. Eli, does that work?
That works for me.
We'll be right back.
My sunshine, my only sunshine.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa, for voting KCSI the best local radio station.
We are so thankful for our amazing listeners and the chance to serve all of our clients. We truly appreciate you voting us the best radio station in Southwest Iowa. Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Sunshine, you make me happy when sky.
Here you're looking for a great college where you can get an affordable education. SWIC is the place for you.
I appreciate the personalized attention.
And I've gotten to meet people from all around the world.
The SWIC student housing is incredible.
I like Swick's hands-on training.
And I'll start my career in 2 years.
I can schedule my classes online or face-to-face.
Swick feels like a community,
like family, like home. Swick is a place for you.
Lead 34-17. Eli, statistically, what do you see here in the first half?
Yep, I'll get some stats up here for you. We'll start off with your point leaders here. You got Abby Jones. Got a nice bank three. Has 2 threes so far here on the night. Abby Jones with 8 points, and Lauren Williams with 11 points, down low in the blocks, able to do a great job. And she's got 11 on the night, and we'll run through the list here for St. Albert. You got Pearl Rees. She has 2 points on the night. Petrie with 8. Shepard with 4. Miller with 2. Williams with 11. Narmi with 5, and Rosalick with 2, and that rounds that out tonight for St. Albert in the first half. And then here for Red Oak, get Chloe DeVries with 5 points, Lexi Johnson with 4, Abby Jones with 8, and that's the 3 scorers so far on the night here for the Tigers in the first half.
All right, so there you go. It's a pretty exciting half of play. I am impressed with Shepard's speed, I guess, Eli. I wasn't expecting her to be quite as fast as she is. So,
and I got these two leaning over me right now. But, yes, and I 100% agree with you on that. Up and down the court, she's able to dribble the ball so well, coming back and forth. She's weaving, and she's able to make some great passes here so far in the night. That's the biggest thing seeing from Shepard and I is the passes that she's making.
Lauren Williams was hot in the first half. Allie Petrie got hot late in that second quarter. So, St. Albert lit it up and lead 34-17. Tigers is still, it's anyone's game at this point, Eli.
Definitely
as you come back to play here. So
definitely is. You know what? Especially like I was saying, you get that 1 3-point shot in or just a shot in here at halftime. It's only a 14-point game, but you know what? Especially halves can change. There's 2 tails of games all the time. That's why you got a first and a second half.
That's right. We'll be right back with more after these messages.
My sunshine, my only sunshine.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa, for voting KCSI the best local radio station.
We are so thankful for our amazing listeners and the chance to serve all of our clients. We truly appreciate you voting us the best radio station in Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Sunshine, you make me happy when sky.
Here you're looking for a great college where you can get an affordable education. SWIC is the place for you.
I appreciate the personalized attention.
And I've gotten to meet people from all around the world.
The Swick student housing is incredible.
I like Swick's hands-on training.
And I'll start my career in 2 years.
I can schedule my classes online or face-to-face.
Swick feels like a community,
like family, like home. Swick is a place for you.
My sunshine, my only sunshine.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa, for voting KCSI the best local radio station.
We are so thankful for our amazing listeners and the chance to serve all of our clients. We truly appreciate you voting us the best radio station in Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Sunshine, you make me happy when sky.
Keep digging it.
Here you're looking for a great college where you can get an affordable education. SWIC is the place for you.
I appreciate the personalized attention.
And I've gotten to meet people from all around the world.
The Swick student housing is incredible.
I like Swick's hands-on training.
And I'll start my career in 2 years.
I can schedule my classes online or face-to-face.
Swick feels like a community,
like family, like home. Swick is a place for you.
My sunshine, my only sunshine.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa, for voting KCSI the best local radio station.
We are so thankful for our amazing listeners and the chance to serve all of our clients. We truly appreciate you voting us the best radio station in Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Sunshine, you make me
Red Oak. Aaron West and Eli Bells at half, and it's varsity girls play. St. Albert has the lead over Red Oak 34-17. And Coach Gelber getting her final instructions to her Tigers down there to try to turn this second half around and see what happens. And St. Albert looking to probably keep up that same intensity and pressure that they had the first half, I'd say, Eli.
Definitely want to be able to keep that press up because that's what's really been working for them. They've been able to create a lot of turnovers. They've had a lot of success out of that press. But you know what? On the other side with Red Oak here, they're having success when they're slowing down the pace, setting something up, Every now and then they're getting a good shot up, but sometimes doesn't fall away, and that's just basketball. And they're breaking the press well here towards the end of that first half.
Yeah, toward the end of the first half, they started to do much better with their press break.
Definitely.
All right, it's just about time for second half action, and when we come back to action, the Tigers will have the ball to start the second half. And inbound pass will come from Chloe DeVries to Jones. On the court for the Tigers is Chloe DeVries, Lainey DeVries, Abby Jones, Peyton Bass, and Lexi Johnson on the court to start the second half. And it is Rice, Shepard, Petrie, Narmi, and Williams on the court for the Saints. Inbound pass to Jones into the backcourt. Abby Jones with the ball across the timeline. Picks up her dribble. And there's Shepard, almost steals it, but they're going to say that DeVries was over and back. And
looking for a tip call, but that's the way. I mean, St. Albert's going to bring that constant pressure. Having them get a turnover to start it off right off the bat, that's huge for St. Albert.
And Shepard with the ball across the timeline, goes right to Narmi. Back top of the key to Petrie. Left side to Shepard. She comes into the left elbow, then to Narmi. Out on the right side, there's Petrie on the move in the lane. Kicks it out to Williams. No good. Rebound's chased down on the backside by Narmi. She'll take the long two. It's no good, and the rebound is grabbed by Chloe DeVries. And Chloe will take it across the center stripe to the top of the key. Out on the right side to Bass. Man pressure here, Eli? Is that what we're looking at from the Saints?
I think it's a 1-3-1 kind of, but I think they're switching back into man here. I think there's just too many people down the block for me to read it.
There is Peyton Bass with a three-pointer. And the Tigers score. It's 34-20 now.
And that's all you need right here to get yourself back into this ballgame. 14-point game here is definitely doable.
6:55 to play in the third. 34-20. On the move in the lane is Rice. Kicks it out to Shepard. Shepard spins her way into the blocks on the left side. Puts up the little jumper, and it's good for two.
And that's a great shot from Shepard right there. She backs her way in, fades back, and then here comes another steal.
Tap
from the
by
Saints.
Williams, and we're going to have a foul. It's going to be on DeVries, pretty sure. DeVries a little slow in getting up, but she's up. And I think we're going to be just fine. That's going to be number 2 on Chloe. And the Saints will have the ball midcourt near side. Inbound pass comes from Reese to Shepard. Right side to Reese. Looks at the three. Looks inside. Not there. Back to Shepard now. Shepard dumps it down underneath to Petrie. Back to Shepard. There's Williams off the glass, and they scored 2. That's 13 points on the night for Williams.
And able to move the ball. She's having a great night down low. Shepard's getting it to her.
Tap from behind, picked by Reese, picked up by Williams. Now that's 15 points on the night for Williams. It's 40-20. St. Albert leads. 6 minutes to play in the third. Lainey DeVries with the ball. Passes to Chloe DeVries. She takes it across the center stripe. Chloe will for the Tigers. Picks up her dribble, trying to find an open Tiger. Gets it to Lainey DeVries. Back to Chloe. Chloe takes the long two. It's good. Standing within a foot of the three-point line. And it's 40-22. 5:40 to play in the third.
I couldn't tell you what that call was.
That was a warning from the players to leave the ball alone after the basket. Over to the right side to Narmi, down underneath to Williams. Tries to go to Williams. There's Lainey DeVries to knock it out of play.
And I think that's exactly what Lainey DeVries need to do, especially on Williams when she's having such a big night. When Williams is cutting down to the basket, they're setting up some backside screens for her to get there, and DeVries does a great job of fighting through those.
Inbound pass will come from Shepard to Williams. She puts it up off the glass. No good. Rebound tapped by Narmi, then picked up by the Tigers. Lainey DeVries. Outlet to the other end to Lexi Johnson. She couldn't quite get there, and he goes out of play. Last touch by the Tigers. Inbound pass now will come from Reese, Pearl Reese. She's a junior at 5'6", gets it to Shepard. Shepard will walk it across the center stripe. Right to left, center circle. Reese with the ball, directs some traffic, goes down to the right side of the lane, spins her way in, puts it off the glass, no good. And the rebound is grabbed by Lexi Johnson. Lexi to Jones. Flips it underneath the Laney DeVries, tapped by Williams, picked up by Shepard. Outlet pass to the other end of Petrie. She chases it down, keeps it alive, and then it's going to be kicked by the Tigers.
And they're playing with some speed here from one court to another. I mean,
move pretty quick.
It's hard for me to get back and forth with it.
Inbound pass will come from Reese to Petrie on the right side. She puts it off the glass and scores 2. Allie Petrie does. It's 42-22, 20-point lead for the Saints with 4:44 to play in the third period. Laney DeVries to Jones on the right side for Red Oak. She'll be fouled by Narmi.
And yet again, I mean, the pressure coming from St. Albert, not a whole lot of fouls on the night, able to get one right there, and that's when you're starting to break that press where Red Oak's able to find their way to get something to get to the basket.
First foul on Narmi, and Shum will check into the game for Red Oak, and taking a seat will be Peyton Bass. Inbound pass from DeVries to Jones. That's Chloe DeVries. There's Johnson in the lane. She puts it off the glass. Is fouled, I think, by Petrie maybe.
I think that's going to be Petrie's second, or
that
will
is
be her second.
It's on Petrie. That's her second personal, like Eli said, and we'll send Lexi Johnson to the line.
And Lexi typically pretty good here at the free throw line. Hopefully I don't jinx anybody. That time I didn't, Aaron, so that's a plus on my side.
Shot was good, so Lexi is 2 of 3 on the night. Now 3 of 4 on the night from the line. 42-24. St. Albert with the lead with 4:28 to play in the third. Out on the right side to Narmi. She hits Petrie on the move, and shot goes up. It's no good. She'll go to the line for a 2-shot opportunity here, and the foul will be on Shum.
And still, I mean, very impressed with Shepard, able to clear out one side to get one Pacific play to come around the other, doing a great job of setting her teammates up well.
Allie Petrie at the line for the Saints. Shot is up. It is good. It's 43-24, 4:23 to play in the third. Allie Petrie at the line. Second of 2 is good. Grabs them both. 44-24. Inbound pass to Jones. Pressure in the backcourt, and Jones travels with the ball. They say she caught the ball, and then there was Shepard right in her face and creates the turnover.
And that's that tough defense coming from St. Albert tonight. Always somebody in your face.
Shepard with the ball, top of the key, goes left to. We're going to have a foul.
We got an off-ball foul.
And that foul was on. I'm not sure who that was on. They called it on 25, but there's not a 25 on the court for Red Oak.
No, that was on St. Albert, going the other way. That's where he had it.
Gotcha. That was on Narmi.
Yes,
that's the
Narmi.
Second on Narmi. Thank you, Eli.
You're welcome.
Inbound pass to Johnson's tapped and stolen. Coming away with it is Petrie. Petrie takes it in, blocks off the glass. No good. She'll go to line for a 2-shot opportunity. Petrie will think that's going to be on Shum. It is. Shum picks up her second personal foul. Allie Petrie goes back to the line. 20-point lead here for St. Albert. 44-24 with 4:08 to play in the third. Allie Petrie at the line. Shot is up. It's good. Swishes the net with that one. Coming into the game, Bass and O'Neill. Taking a seat will be Laney DeVries and Jones for Red Oak. Petrie at the line. Shot is up and no good. Tapped. Chased down by Bass. Bass picks up her dribble. A little pressure in the backcourt here from the Saints. Trap. O'Neill grabs the ball. Then Shum takes it down to the left side. Petrie, or check that, Shepard is there to tap it. Goes out of play, but.
And the defense and the pressure's just been great coming from especially Shepard here tonight, just causing the Tigers a lot of problems here.
And substitutions coming in now. Looks like Miller and Roslanik will come in, taking seat Narmi and Rice for St. Albert. Chloe DeVries will put it into play for the Tigers to Shum. Back to DeVries for 3. It's no good. Rebound pulled down on the backside by Roslanek. It's to Shepard. Shepard right to left across the timeline. Underneath to Petrie. She puts it up. No good. Rebound is controlled ultimately by Lexi Johnson. There is Petrie to tap it. She gets it to Bass. Bass now takes it across the center stripe near side of the court to Chloe DeVries. Back to pass. Bass looks at the three, but she shuffles her feet as well. That's been called several times tonight on the Tigers.
It has, and the turnovers have been giving the Saints a lot of opportunities to go back, and they're really converting on them. The turnovers yet again here tonight.
45-24, 3:25 to play in the third. St. Albert with the lead. Shepard takes it right to left across the timeline here. Out on the right side now to Miller. Back to Petrie, top the key. Left side, Williams. Skips it over to Miller. Miller puts up the three. It's no good. There's Roslanek with the board, and Jones takes it away. Outlet pass to Chloe DeVries. Down to the other end off the left side. No good. She'll go to line for two. The foul on Williams, Eli?
I think that is going to be on Williams at 21.
You got it?
Yep.
Williams gets whistled for the foul. That's her first personal on the evening for Williams. And it will send Chloe DeVries to the line for the Red Oak Tigers. Shot is up. It's good. 45-25. St. Albert with the lead. 2:58 to play in the third. Second shot from DeVries is good. She gets both. 45-26. 2:58 to play in the third. Inbound pass to Shepard. Tigers getting lined up on defense. There's Williams in the blocks. Back to Shepard. Shepard drives into lane. Tries to go underneath the Roslanek, but it's going to tap out of play by the Tigers. And the Saints will control the ball.
And it definitely is some better defense I'm seeing here down in the second half, especially when it's coming down on their side of the court. Tigers getting a lot of deflections.
Inbound pass to Williams. Top the key to Shepard. Shepard looks right, then back left to Williams. Goes underneath to Roslanek, but it's too high. Jones picks it up and gets it to DeVries. DeVries will take it across the center stripe to Jones. Inside to O'Neal in the lane. And it's going to be tapped and stolen by Shepard. Shepard all alone for the layup. It's good for two. It's 47-26 now. 2:21 to play in the third. Down to the other end to DeVries. She gets it to Johnson. Johnson passes back out top to Chloe. Chloe sets the play and goes right to Jones out on the right wing. Looks inside. Then to O'Neal. O'Neal puts it up from the free throw line. It's no good, and the rebound is grabbed. Shepard has it, and she pushes it across the timeline. Top the key. Down to the box on the right side off the glass. It's no good, and O'Neal is there with the board for the Tigers. To Chloe DeVries. Into lane she goes. Then to Bass for three. It's no good. Rebound grab by Williams to Shepard. Shepard's going to slow it down this time.
This will be a big stop here for Red Oak. It's been going back and forth here with this possession. Get a big stop here and get a bucket would really change some things for Red Oak here in this third quarter.
Minute and a half to play in the third. 47-26. St. Albert with the lead. Roslanek takes it down inside and is whistled. She'll go to the line for two. And the foul is on Chloe DeVries. That's going to be number 3 on Chloe. And at the line will be Roslanek. Lena Roslanek. She's a sophomore and 6'2". Shot is up. It's good.
And like we said, there is some height here on the Saints team.
This is Roslanek's first opportunity from the line. 48-26, a minute 23 to play in the third. St. Albert with the lead. Second shot from Roslanek's up. No good. It's going to go out of play. Last touched by the Tigers.
I think it came off right off the front roll there. Off the Tigers.
And the inbound pass will come from Reese for St. Albert. All the top of the key to Miller down underneath and off the glass. Petrie scores a couple more. It's 50-26, a minute 13 to play in the third. Williams taps it, picked up by Rice, puts it up, blocked out of play by Chloe DeVries. And into the game now is Missy Evazik. Evazik at the end of the game. She's 6'3", Eli.
Like we said, just more height than height coming on.
Inbound pass comes through, gets knocked out of play, and the Tigers will control the ball. And the inbound pass will come from Chloe DeVries. Pressure in the backcourt here by the Saints to Bass. Hands it off to Jones on the move across the timeline down underneath to Lexi Johnson. Too far under the basket, though. It's going to be stripped. She's fouled.
Good vision right there from Jones. Seeing Johnson down low in the blocks, get a fast break, get a good pass. Able to find yourself, not to the line. I guess they called that one on the floor.
Williams gets whistled for it. Should come out of the ball game. Williams does. Fine ball game for Williams. She has 15 points on the night. Lauren Williams does. Inbound pass comes from Chloe DeVries to Bass. Looks at the three, then to Jones. Out on the right side, there's Laney DeVries. From the free throw line, stripped, and coming away with it is Rice. Lets the traffic clear and then takes it right to left across the timeline. Rice with the ball. Tries to go underneath. Laney DeVries blocks it and then steals it. It's going to be tipped out of play. Last touched by the Saints. Tigers ball. 38 seconds remaining in the third. It's 50-26.
Able to get a quick bucket here for the Tigers and come right back and just get a steal with 37 seconds on the clock. Get some momentum starting to get on their side.
And Jones has the ball at the center circle. Picks up her dribble. Goes right to Lexi Johnson. Lexi with the ball to DeVries. Top of the key. DeVries kicks it out to Laney DeVries. Back to Chloe DeVries. Chloe looks at the long two to Laney. Now to Bass. There's Jones. 15 seconds. Jones steps back, puts it up. No good. Rebound grabbed by Evazik. And to Reese. Reese takes it end to end, puts it up. It's no good. 3 seconds remaining. Chloe DeVries grabs the board. That's going to do it for the third quarter with St. Albert leading 50-36 at the end of the third. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back after these messages.
Here you're looking for a great college where you can get an affordable education. SWIC is the place for you.
I appreciate the personalized attention.
And I've gotten to meet people from all around the world.
The SWIC student housing is incredible.
I like SWIC's hands-on training.
And I'll start my career in 2 years.
I can schedule my classes online or face-to-face.
SWIC feels like a community,
like family, like home. SWIC is a place for you.
My sunshine, my only sunshine. You make
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa, for voting KCSI the best local radio station.
We are so thankful for our amazing listeners and the chance to serve all of our clients. We truly appreciate you voting us the best radio station in Southwest Iowa. Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
sunshine. You make me happy when sky.
As we get set for the fourth and final period in this game, St. Albert leads 50-26 here this evening. Aaron West and Eli Bells, thanks for joining us this evening. Doubleheader. Now don't go anywhere, Eli. We have another one right after this, boys action right after this game, so don't go anywhere. Shepard with the ball. Passes it right to Reese for three. It's no good. Rebound grab by Petrie, but she falls to the floor, travels with the ball, turns it over to the Tigers. And it's 50-26. Inbound pass comes to Jones. Now the Saints have fallen out of that full court press now. Jones takes it across the center stripe, top of the key, into the lane she goes, tries to flip it underneath, but Williams steals it. Gets it to Shepard. Shepard's going to slow it down. I think the Saints are going to look to just take some time off the clock here, Eli.
Definitely think so here, especially with a lead like this right now. They're going to work their way around.
I'll say that. There's Williams right underneath, and
then that happens,
they
right?
Score quickly. And Williams picks up a couple more. That's 17 for her on the night. Williams, 52-26 now. St. Albert leads with 7:07 to play in the ball game. Lennon O'Neill with the ball out on the left wing, gets it to Jones. Jones down to the baseline. Flips it underneath to O'Neill. She's fouled on the play. It's either on Narmi or Petrie. It's on Petrie. That's number 3 on Petrie.
Yep, I think that's right.
Peyton Bass comes into the game. Laney DeVries takes a seat for Red Oak, and Chloe DeVries will put it into play to O'Neill, left elbow, hands it off to Jones. Jones flips it to Bass. On the right side, Bass with the ball near the baseline, down to DeVries. Chloe DeVries flips it up off the glass and scores 2 for Red Oak. and it's 52-28. 6.5 minutes to play in the ball game. Shepard with the ball, right to left across the timeline. Goes right to Narmi. Dumps it underneath the Williams, and she is fouled on the play. Pretty sure that's on Chloe DeVries.
I think that'll be DeVries' third, and that's going to fourth, actually, from the stat taker here.
Yeah, that's from the
another check from Allie.
4. That is 4, and it's going to send Williams to the line.
Keeps us in line here, Aaron.
Oh, I know. Williams' shot is up. It is good.
And that's the thing that St. Albert's doing a great job here tonight. Setting picks, rolling back picks, and and they're able to find their way to at least to get a shot up or find their way to get to the line here.
And at the line is Williams. Shot is up. She gets them both. It's 54-28. 6:28 to play in the ball game. Chloe DeVries with the ball. Slows up just a bit and goes left, and it's tapped and stolen by Reese for the white layup off the right side. It's good for 2. Nice job there by Pearl Reese. Pick up a couple more. It's 56-28 now. St. Albert with the lead. 6:10 to play in the ball game. DeVries comes across the center stripe out on the right side. Has it stripped, and coming away with it is Narmi. Narmi to Reese. Back to Shepard.
And the Saints still with that constant pressure here, creating a lot of turnovers here.
Shepard with the ball. Takes it across the center stripe. Into the lane she goes. Kicks it out to Reese. Reese drives into the lane. Jones steps in and steals it. Flips it to Johnson. Johnson takes it left to right. End to end off the blocks. It's blocked by Petrie. Kept in play by Williams. And Petrie ultimately picks it up and pushes it quickly to the other end. Petrie with the ball. Spins her way in. Puts it up and scores 2. Allie Petrie. It's 58-28 now. 5:27 to play in the ball game. Chloe DeVries with the ball. Left to right across the timeline. Works her way around to the right side. Puts up the long 3, short off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound pulled down by Shepard. Shepard with the ball, slowing it down again. 5:06 to play in the ball game, 58-28. Biggest lead of the night for the Saints. Shepard works her way inside, and there is Williams, puts it up, no good. Narmi grabs the board to Petrie, and Petrie scores a couple from right underneath the basket, and the Saints really getting those high percentage shots, Eli, those great looks underneath the basket.
They really are. They're not taking any shots that really don't have a high percentage of it. And right here's another one, getting a steal and putting it in.
Williams gets a steal, and 62-28. We're going to have a
substitution.
Completes a five-player substitution.
And like you were saying there was high percentage shots. Shepard setting them up great, dribbling one way, getting a screen set up, running pick and rolls, attacking the lane, attacking the basket is what St. Albert has really done tonight, and a lot of pressure, bringing a lot of pressure, always having a contested shot.
62-28, St. Albert leads, 44-34 to play in the ball game. Jones with the ball, tries to go underneath to Johnson, but is stolen by Roslanik. Roslanik to Miller. Now to Klussman, out left side to Klussman. Down underneath. Out on the right side to Miller. She passes it underneath to Evizik, and Evizik scores 2 for the Saints.
And that's tough to guard right there.
She's 6'3".
That's tough to guard.
A freshman, too, by the way. And it's 64-28. There's Bass with the ball out on the right side. Baseline right to Jones. Underneath to O'Neal. O'Neal puts up the little jumper, one-handed, and it's good for 2 for the Tigers. 64-30. St. Albert with the lead. 3:45 to play in the ball game. Out on the left side, it's McKeever. Goes out of play. Last touch by who, Eli?
I think that was touched by Bass there right towards the end. That's going with St. Albert here with 3:30 left in the ball game.
Carly McKeever will put it into play for St. Albert under their own basket. Inbound pass comes to Klussman. Shot is up. It's no good. And there is Evizik once again to put it back up and in for 2.
And yet again, when you can get a board, someone that's 6'3" out in the court, she can get all those boards and some great putbacks for you.
And shot goes up by DeVries, blocked by Roslanik. More substitutions coming now from the St. Albert Saints. And I think I was calling Klussman McKeever tonight.
You might have been.
And I really apologize for that. We had a little mix-up on those numbers, and that most likely was McKeever, Carly McKeever, and I was calling her Klussman all night. I do apologize for that. Out on the left side with the ball now is Klussman. Down underneath to Evazik, and she puts it up and in for 2, and that's just hard to stop, Eli.
I think that's 4 straight buckets for her right now, just the high percentage shots.
Exactly. 68-30, 2:16 to play. Now that would be a continuous clock, I think, at this point.
Yes, it will be at 35.
With the ball is Klussman. Out on the top of the key, or back top of the key now to Hughes. Underneath, it goes to Evazik, and she scores again.
And that's 5 straight for
right
there.
Just no answer for her down underneath. Substitutions from the Tigers now, and a minute 51 to play. 70-30 is the score. 70-30. With the ball, Boswell takes it across the center stripe, goes left to Doyle. Out on the right side to Ramirez. Back to Shum. Left side Doyle. Pressure there come from the Saints. Doyle with the ball. Out on the left wing to Shum. Minute 27 to play. Shum with the ball. Picks it up. Gets it to Ramirez. She puts up the long 2. No good. Rebound is pulled down now by Cron. And across the timeline down to the left wing to Klussman. Into lane she goes. Tries to get to Evazik, and is tapped back out. Controlled by the Saints. 3-pointer goes up from the top of the key. No good, but there's Evazik, and she puts it back up. No good. Gets her own board. Goes up again, and is fouled on the play. I think that foul will be on Macy Boswell. Yeah. It is. That's number 1 on her. It's going to send Evazik to the line for her first opportunity in the game tonight from the line. Shot is up. It's good. She gets it. 71-30.
She's about making everything here in those last 2 minutes.
She certainly has. 55 seconds remaining in the ball game. Evazik at the line. Shot is up. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Olivia Boswell. Down to the other end to Ramirez. She goes inside and is fouled on the play. And I think
it's going to be a 1-on-1 opportunity now for...
It's going to be on. Who was that on?
I don't know if I saw that one. He gave a number before I could look at it.
It's on Cron. Lily Cron gets whistled for the foul. Ramirez puts it up and gets the point. Merced Ramirez puts a point on the board for the Tigers, 71-31.
She's got to remember she's got another shot if you make it there, right?
48 cents how that works. Shot is up, and it's no good. Rebound, and Ramirez gets her own board. 5-4, comes away with it. There's Boswell, puts up the long 2. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by the Saints. Hughes to Cron. Cron takes it across the timeline. Hughes for 3. It's good. Lily Hughes, or Ava Hughes, picks up the 3, and it's 74-31 with 24 seconds remaining. And that is Doyle with the ball to Shum. 16 seconds. Shum with the ball out to Doyle. 13 seconds. There's Shum at the free throw line. In the lane she goes and fouled with 9 seconds remaining. Evazik gets whistled for the foul. And it will send Jocelyn Shum to the line. First opportunity tonight from the line for Shum. She's a 5'9" sophomore for the Tigers. Shot from Shum is up. It's good. 74-32. 9 seconds remaining in the ball game. Shum at the line. Second shot is up. It's good. Gets both of them.
Gets both of them down.
74-33. Inbound pass to Smith. Tries to go left, but it goes out of play. And the Saints will control the ball.
And
that's
going
to do it. 74-33 is the final score, with St. Albert picking up the victory over the Tigers, 74-33. We'll take a break, Eli, get some totals here on our stats, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Sounds good to me.
Sunshine, my only sunshine. You make
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa, for voting KCSI the best local radio station.
We are so thankful for our amazing listeners and the chance to serve all of our clients. We truly appreciate you voting us the best radio station in Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Sunshine, you make me happy when sky.
Here you're looking for a great college where you can get an affordable education. SWIC is the place for you.
I appreciate the personalized attention.
And I've gotten to meet people from all around the world.
The SWIC student housing is incredible.
I like SWIC's hands-on training.
And I'll start my career in 2 years.
I can schedule my classes online or face-to-face.
SWIC feels like a community,
like family, like home. SWIC is a place for you.
My sunshine, my only sunshine. You make
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa, for voting KCSI the best local radio station.
We are so thankful for our amazing listeners and the chance to serve all of our clients. We truly appreciate you voting us the best radio station in Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
sunshine, you make me happy when sky.
Looking for a great college where you can get an affordable education. SWIC is the place for you.
I appreciate the personalized attention.
And I've gotten to meet people from all around the world.
The SWIC student housing is incredible.
I like SWIC's hands-on training.
And I'll start my career in 2 years.
I can schedule my classes online or face-to-face.
SWIC feels like a community, like
family, like home. SWIC is a place for you.
Just wrapped up the varsity girls play, and St. Albert gets the victory 74-33 in varsity girls play. Eli, statistically, what do you see looking at tonight's ball game?
Yep, stats here tonight. We got your leading scorers here. We got Chloe DeVries-Ferretto with 11, Williams with 21, a big 21, and then Petrie kind of with a silent 19 points on the night. Kind of really snuck up there at the end with 19-21. To round that out for St. Albert, we'll get you the whole list here. You got Reeves with 4, Petrie with 19, Shepard with 8. Great job, especially tonight, by Shepard with the defense. Miller with 2, Williams with 21, Hughes with 3, Narmi with 5, Roselic with 3, and then Evzik with 9 right down in the end there. Really came in with a lot of quick buckets. And down for Red Oak here, you had DeVries with 11, Johnson with 6, Shum with 2, Bass with 3, O'Neal with 2, Jones with 8, and Ramirez with 1 point on the night, and that rounds it out for the Tigers here.
So, like you said, big night for Williams tonight. So, we're going to take a break, Eli, and hopefully get to visit with Coach Gilbert. We'll be right back after these messages. There we go. Thanks for taking a few minutes with us. Coach, a rough night for the Tigers, back-to-back nights, and I'm going to tell you that I think I saw improvement with the Tigers handling the press, I thought, in tonight's ball game.
Yeah, I mean, we got better as we went in that regard there. And, all in all, we didn't do a horrible job on Petrie. We lost her a couple times, and that's going to happen. So that's you and I kind of talked before the game. That was my primary concern. And so in that regard, I do have to give our kids credit. We did a decent job with that.
Yeah, she did. But I'll tell you what, I was impressed. Williams slipped up and put in a pretty big night as well. I guess I wasn't expecting that. She had a big night for the Saints.
Is that 21?
That's 21.
Yeah, she was. I'll be honest. She was a little bit better than I thought she was on film. Long, lanky kid. I think she was shooting 11% from three coming into the game, and then buried one right in our face to start it. So credit to her. I mean, when you play a team like this that kind of has a superstar and then some role players, you try your best to take that superstar away and then make the role players beat us, and they did.
So, Coach, we got a lot of players into the ball game tonight. You have some young players. I think Lainey DeVries is developing well.
Yeah, I would agree. Lainey's been a really pleasant surprise. She's a kid that hasn't played basketball since junior high. So we finally got her out this year. She's a sophomore. She still does some things from time to time that make it pretty obvious that she hasn't played a lot of basketball. But all in all, she's a super coachable kid. She gets fantastic effort, and when she doesn't know what's going on, and you try to coach her as to what to do, she definitely does everything she can to do what you're trying to get her to do. So yeah, she's been great to have out. How's
that transition, Coach? You went from last night to tonight without a practice, really without being able to prepare for St. Albert. What's that transition like?
I mean it's tough, but even in a normal year, we have a handful of back-to-backs. It's something that we have to do a little bit better job with. I thought we did okay with it to start the game. What we spent a lot of time in the locker room on, they did a decent job executing. It was kind of those little things that bit us tonight. Fundamentally didn't do a lot of things well.
And sometimes I know St. Albert put a lot of pressure on those passing lanes and created quite a few turnovers, stealing some passes tonight too, it seemed to me.
Yeah, I mean, we did not adjust. We continued to not meet our pass, and they shot a lot of layups.
Yeah. All right, Coach Gilbert, we have Harlan Thursday night. Is that right?
Correct. Harlan's a good team. They've got some kids that feel like they've been there for a dozen years. I've only been here for 4, but I'm pretty sure the Linen girls, this is like she's a 3-time redshirt senior.
Yeah, they redshirted her.
Yeah, they must redshirt them. No, they're a good team. They're well coached. Coach up there has a couple of state rings for a reason, so they're playing well, and we expect to fight.
That's in Harlan Thursday night.
Yep.
Coach Gilbert, thanks for coming by. I really appreciate it.
Yep.
Make it a good night.
You too.
Coach Maddie Gilbert with us this evening after that game from her Red Oak Tigers. We sure appreciate Coach Gilbert always taking time to visit with us after every game, and we certainly appreciate it. We're going to take a break, Eli, here, and then we'll come back and have a look at what we can expect here this evening from our Red Oak Tigers, and we'll be right back after this. Bergeron is in street clothes tonight.
Yes.
So it appears that he will not be addressing tonight. And Kobe Johnson will not be on the court tonight as well. So certainly that will make an impact for the Red Oak Tigers.
Definitely will. And I was muted, so let me run through those stats again real quick.
Okay, let's do that.
42% for St. Albert, 35 for Red Oak, 66 from the line for St. Albert, 37 for Red Oak from the line, for the three-point line, 31 for St. Albert, 28 for Red Oak. Steals per game at 10.3 for St. Albert, 8 for Red Oak. Turnovers per game, 8.3 for St. Albert, 16 for Red Oak. Points per game, 59.8 for St. Albert, 48 even for Red Oak. Points allowed per game, 64.8, 49 for Red Oak. That was probably the fastest I've talked in a long time. So I'm glad we got that in and out of the way.
So, but like I said, probably an impactful that Baylor Bergeron for sure in street clothes, at least in warm-ups to this point. So I don't know if maybe part of the strategy, but in street clothes tonight. And then we understand Kobe Johnson will not be on the court as well. That should make a big impact in tonight's game. We're going to step away, take a break, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. Just a few minutes away from the opening tip in varsity boys play. Again, I'll let you know that tonight, before midnight, there's a slight chance of rain and snow, and then a chance of rain between midnight and 5 a.m. Chance of sleet and snow after 5 a.m. Lows around 32, less than a tenth of an inch of new precipitation, and the chance of precipitation 30% for tonight, so be aware of that. And then tomorrow, rain, snow, and sleet before 10 a.m. Sounds like a pleasant morning, doesn't it? Rain, snow, and sleet. Then rain and snow between 10 and noon. Snow afternoon. Highs around 35 degrees. And a chance of precipitation 90% for tomorrow. New snow and sleet accumulations less than an inch expected. So not really a lot of precipitation, but it certainly could be slippery and slick. So as always, utilize those good winter driving skills and be careful tomorrow morning and this evening, really, because there most likely will be a few slippery spots around. So make sure that you are aware of that and take note of that. So with that said, we're going to take a break, and then we'll come back and look at some of the lineups for this varsity boys game. It's the Red Oak Tigers and the St. Albert Falcons. After this, Mel, how are you?
Oh, I'm great. How are you?
How's it going down there on the camera duties?
I am doing so good on the camera tonight.
You are? You're really knocking it dead, are you?
Just a reminder to our listeners and our streaming viewers that we'll be doing Wrestling Thursday.
Wrestling Thursday.
With yours truly.
Takedown, through the legs, backwards flip, whatever they are.
A double chicken wing or something.
Something along those lines. That's exactly right.
Yeah, but that will be Thursday.
Thursday night. And it's
Tell me about
Red Oak, Glenwood, Shan, and Lewis Central.
Tell me about our social media. People need to like, subscribe, and follow, and all those appropriate things.
Yep. So, that's it.
All right. Very good. Well, Mel, thanks for the information.
Yeah.
Wrestling Thursday night.
Yeah.
What time does that start?
5:30.
5:30. All right. Should be good.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back right after these messages.
What's that? What I missed?
Can I talk?
And Eli, let's look at the starting lineups here this evening for starting first for the St. Albert Falcons.
Yep, I got for the Falcons here, you got a senior, number 1 at 6'1", Sam Morales, a junior at 5'10", number 12, Carter White, a senior at 5'10", number 15, Cy Patterson, a senior, number 24 at 6'1", Jeff Miller, and a senior, number 25 at 6'2", Greg Fagan. And then for the Red Oak Tigers here, I have 6'1", junior, number 11, Ryan Johnson, a 5'9", senior, number 4, Garrett Kaus, a 6'1", junior, number 22, Caden Johnson, a 6-foot freshman making his first start tonight, number 23, Max DeVries, a 6'1", junior, number 35, Bradley Sifford.
All right, Eli, now let's look at the lineups for the Red Oak Tigers.
Just got that done for you, Aaron.
And the St. Albert Saints.
Falcons, got that done.
Let's do the Red Oak Tigers.
You want me to do that again?
Do it again.
All right, I'll do it again here for you. Let me bring it back here. Let's see. Where'd that go? All right. Here we go. For the Red Oak Tigers, yet again, you got Ryan Johnson, a 6'1", junior, number 11. Garrett Kaus, a 5'9", senior. He's number 4, a junior, and number 22 at 6'1". Caden Johnson, a freshman at 6 foot, number 23. Max DeVries, a junior, number 5, a 6'1", Bradley Sifford.
All right. Okay, very good, Eli. Thanks for doing that.
That's
and
right.
We're going to take a break and be right back after these messages. All there. Back to Red Oak, and my apologies there, Eli. So again, mix up on the numbers this evening, and really not even close.
Wasn't close on most of them. You are right.
Those numbers. So try to make sure that we get that taken care of and correct. Rallis is that center circle to jump, and Ryan Johnson for the Red Oak Tigers. And it's going to be tapped, and coming away with it will be the Falcons across the timeline, down quickly under the basket. It is Miller up and in for 2 right away. Check that.
That'd be Miller, yep.
No good.
It was no good.
No good. Rebound's tapped, and coming away with it will be Fagan. Fagan gets it to
Cy Patterson.
Looks like Cy Patterson takes it across the timeline down to the baseline. Driving the baseline then will be Carter White. He's fouled. And the foul will be on
DeVries there. Should be DeVries' first here to start.
His first personal foul. Inbound pass comes to Carter White. Going to be tapped out of play, and the Tigers will control the ball. St. Albert with the lead, 2-0 with 7.5 minutes to play here in the first period.
A little half-court press here coming from St. Albert.
Ryan Johnson gets it to Kaus. Cows picks up his dribble to Sifford, out on the right side to DeVries. That's Max DeVries now to Kaus. Looks inside, back to DeVries. DeVries with the ball. Hands it off to Kaus for three. It's no good. The rebound is fought for, and I think Sifford's going to be whistled for going over the back on that play.
Yeah, that will be Sifford over the back. You know, there's some great athletes on the court here for St. Albert. Red Oak needs to be able to match up well, play some tough defense, contest a lot of shots. Need to be able to contest shots.
Cy Patterson with the ball, takes it left to right across the timeline. Out on the right side, he goes to Miller. Down underneath to Fagan. Fagan to Miller. It's tapped, but picked up and controlled nicely by Fagan. Back out top of the key to Patterson. Cy Patterson with the ball, works his way left, passes left now to Miller. Miller dumps it. Nice little give and go there to Rallis, and it's two more for the Falcons. 4-0 now. St. Albert with the lead. Caden Johnson with the ball, flips it to Sifford underneath to Ryan Johnson. He spins, puts it up, no good. And boy, I tell you what,
they play with some speed.
Sam Rallis can go up and grab a board. Johnson picks it off but steps on the sideline. Nice aggressive effort there by Ryan Johnson.
And like you said, Sam Rallis is a great athlete. You know, he can jump, he can run. He didn't play for the first 4 games of the season. St. Albert sure to have him back. Him back.
Cy Patterson with the ball, goes left to Fagan. Fagan goes right now to Patterson. Moving his way down in lane, working, kicks it back out top the key to Fagan. Sets it to White. White works his way down lane, dumps it off to Fagan. Fagan puts it up. We're going to foul on the play. A one-on-one opportunity here or two-shot opportunity?
Two-shot opportunity. You know, and these give and goes here for St. Albert look to see to be their go-to, and they're working out for them. Either they get to the line or they're getting a good shot up. Not really a highly contested shot out towards the basket.
Sifford gets whistled for his second personal foul, and at the line will be Greg Fagan. Shot is up, is short off the front of the rim. Shot from Fagan coming into the game. Fouts, and Sifford will take a seat with 2 quick personal fouls. Only 2 minutes deep here into the first period. Second shot is up. It's no good. Rebound grabbed by Fouts.
And this is still just a 4-0 game right now.
Down to Caden Johnson underneath, but it's too high and it goes out of play.
Eliminating the turnovers here, especially on both sides tonight. Eliminating turnovers here and get good shots up here.
And it is Patterson out on the right side with the ball. Skips it all the way across to White. White with the ball goes left to Fagan. Back to Patterson. Down underneath. Backing his way in there is Sam Rallis. He puts it off the glass and one for Rallis.
And Rallis does a great job of using his body. Ryan Johnson, he was giving everything he got, backing right into him. Pretty good defense, but a great finish there from Rallis.
I think Ryan Johnson was whistled for that. That'll be his first personal foul, Ryan Johnson. And at the line now will be Sam Rallis. Shots up. It's good. It's 7-0 now. 7-zip with 5.5 minutes playing the first. St. Albert with the lead. Caden Johnson gets it to Ryan Johnson out on the right side to Kaus. Kaus works his way in alone. Jump stop, puts it up front. No, it's no good. Grabs his own board underneath to Fouts. Fouts puts it off the glass and scores 2 for Red Oak. And the Tigers are on the board. Now 7-2, 5:10 to play in the first. St. Albert with the lead. Moving down the lane is Peterson, gets it back to Rallis. Rallis puts it off the glass. He moves well in the lane, Eli.
He really does. He's able to control his body well and finds good shots, puts up good opportunities. The kid can jump as well.
Out on the right side to Kaus, inside to Ryan Johnson. He goes up, fouled. And Fagan, I think, will be whistled for that foul. And that is his first personal foul. And it's going to send Ryan Johnson to the line for his first opportunity from the line in tonight's ball game. Ryan Johnson at the line for Red Oak. Shot is up. Ryan puts it up one-handed.
It's pretty unique right there.
And is his left hand sore, or is that a technique to learn to shoot free throws differently?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
You know what? He gets the first and he gets the second. Let's
go
with it.
He puts them down.
Puts them both in. It's 9-4. Quickly to the other end. The Falcons take it end to end. Shots up. It's no good. Rebound grab by the Tigers.
And we confirm that he did hurt his hand. So
it's Kaus out to DeVries out on the right side. Tapped. Controlled by Caden Johnson. Back to DeVries. DeVries works his way down to the baseline. Spins his way in. Still with the ball. Trying to get in. Steps between. Puts it off glass. No good. Rebound grabbed and goes out of play. It was grabbed by Rallis, stripped, goes out of play, last touched by the Tigers.
And Allie confirmed here that he did hurt his hand. So, it works for him, though, putting him up.
He got them both. Maybe it's something, if it's working for you, stay with it, I guess.
That's exactly it.
9-4, 4:17 to play in the first. Now Falcons with the lead. Out on the right side, it's Miller. He goes his way, drops his way into the lane. There's Rallis with the ball. Underneath to Fagan. Out the right side, Carter White puts up the three and drops it for the Falcons. It's 12-4. And 4 minutes playing first.
Leaving wide open like that, he's able to knock down some shots here for the Saints.
Ryan Johnson with the ball, goes right to Kaus. He looks at the three, decides not to, skips it out to Johnson. Baseline left to Vries for three. It's no good. Rebound grabbed on the backside by Cy Patterson. He takes it left to right, pulls up, 6-foot jumper right in front. No good. Rebound's tapped around. We're going to have a foul. Going to be on Fagan, isn't it?
I think that is going to be. That should be Fagan's second, shouldn't it be?
Fouls on Fagan. I'm pretty sure that's his second personal. Coming into the ball game now will be Gilliland, Hunter Gilliland. We're going to have a timeout on the court. We're going to take it with them. 3:38 to play in the first. St. Albert leads 12-4. Right back after these messages.
My sunshine, my only sunshine.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa, for voting KCSI the best local radio station.
We are so thankful for our amazing listeners and the chance to serve all of our clients. We truly appreciate you voting us the best radio station in Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Sunshine, you make me happy when sky.
3:38 to play in the first. St. Albert leads 12-4. Pep band in the background. They sound so good.
They do sound good. Not a whole bunch of them, but they do sound well.
A little pressure in the backcourt here, but they kind of just fall out of it, Eli, and let them go. Now Ryan Johnson loses the handle, and Kaus grabs it. Now pressure in the backcourt. Now to the left side to Caden Johnson out on the left wing. There's Kaus. Baseline right. DeVries drives the baseline, picks up the dribble, gets it back to Kaus. Kaus to DeVries. It's going to be tapped out of play that time.
Going to stay with Red Oak.
Red Oak will maintain possession of the ball. 3:13 to play in the first, 12-4. With St. Albert leading. Out on the right side, DeVries for three. Baseline right, it's good. Max DeVries picks up three for the Tigers, and it's 12-7.
And that's a big-time shot here, especially for the Tigers. Find their way, stay within this ball game, stay within a couple. They're going to find themselves sitting pretty.
Down in the lane he goes, tapped by Gillen, but controlled. Down in the lane, kicks it out to the right side to Miller for three, no good. And coming away with it, Kaus down to the other end, Caden Johnson, baseline. All right, looks at the three, takes it, it's no good. Rebound is pulled down by Cherney. That's Connor Cherney. Fadeaway jumper there. Nice looking shot, just didn't fall for Cy Patterson. We're going to have a foul and play, two-shot opportunity here for the Falcons. Looks like Connor Cherney will go to the line. And it's 12-7, 2:32 to play in the first period, and the Falcons lead 12-7. Cherney at the line, shots up, it's good. 12-8
Cherney's
now.
First bucket on the night.
That's his first. Should be 13-8. There we go. Ryan Johnson comes out of the ball game. Nick Fouts checks in for Red Oak. Cherney at the line. He's a senior, 6'1", shot short, rebound grabbed by Caden Johnson. Hands it off to Kaus. Kaus right to left across the timeline. Goes right to DeVries. DeVries takes the three off the right side. It's no good. There's Fouts with the board. Put back, no good. Rebounds fought for, coming away with it will be the Falcons. Quickly to the other end. It's Miller on the move off the glass. No good. It's going to be tapped out of play. Last touched by the Tigers. Inbound pass will come from Cy Patterson.
Red Oak doing a great job keeping up with the fast tempo of pace that St. Albert's bringing here tonight.
Out on the left side with the ball is the St. Albert's. Top of the key to Rallis. Sam Rallis goes right to Miller. Dumps it off to Rallis. Shot put it up and by White. And
yet
it's
again,
good for 3.
You get White to have a good look at anything, he's going to be able to knock it down for the Falcons.
Cross-court pass there by the Tigers, just too high, goes out of play. It's 16-7 now, minute 45 to play in the first period. And coming into the ball game will be Elliott Shaw. Taking a seat now will be Carter White for the Falcons. Inbound pass into the backcourt to Shaw. Back to Patterson. Top of the key to Shaw. Right side to Patterson. Cross-court pass. Tries to get it cross-court to Shaw, but it's too high. Goes out of play, and the Tigers will have the ball.
2 back-to-back turnovers on both sides.
Similar plays, actually.
Exactly. You got to be able to hang on to the ball.
Minute 32 to play in the first. It's 16-7. St. Albert with the lead. Out on the left side to DeVries. Now to Gilliland. Gilliland to Kaus. Baseline right to DeVries. Back to Gilliland for 3. It is good. Gets the bounce. It's good for 3. It's 16-10 now. St. Albert leads. Cy Patterson across the timeline. Down top of the key into lane he goes. Hands it off in the move. Cherney goes up, no good, and Kaus comes away with it. Kaus down to the right side, dumps it underneath the Fouts in the blocks. Now to Caden Johnson, back to Kaus, top of the key to Vries, left side Gilliland. Gilliland around the mark, goes right to Caden Johnson, out to Kaus underneath the Fouts. He puts it up off the glass, no good. And there's Rowlis with the board. Takes it end to end, kicks it out on the left side to Shaw. Shaw with it, hands it off to Patterson. Patterson backs out and resets the play for the Falcons. 32 seconds remaining, going for one last shot here, Eli.
And right here, St. Albert with the speed that they're bringing. Red Oak's got a couple missed opportunities, some looks, but they're bringing some good defense back here on the side. Need to be able to get a quick stop here and try to get a turnover here would be great for the Tigers.
16-10, Falcons with the lead. Patterson with the ball at the top of the key. 10 seconds now. Gets it to Miller. Back to Rowlis out on the left side. 5 seconds. Hits it to Patterson. 3 seconds. And he moves in as time expires. It's no good. That's going to do it for the first period of play. St. Albert leads 16-10 at the end of one. We'll be right back after this.
Here you're looking for a great college where you can get an affordable education. SWIC is the place for you.
I appreciate the personalized attention.
And I've gotten to meet people from all around the world.
The SWIC student housing is incredible.
I like SWIC's hands-on training.
And I'll start my career in 2 years.
I can schedule my classes online or face-to-face.
SWIC feels like a community,
like family, like home. SWIC is a place for you.
Sunshine, my only sunshine.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa, for voting KCSI the best local radio station.
We are so thankful for our amazing listeners and the chance to serve all of our clients. We truly appreciate you voting us the best radio station in Southwest Iowa. Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Sunshine, you make me happy when sky.
Begin the second quarter of play. Tigers will have the ball. Inbound pass comes to Kaus. Down to DeVries. Quickly double team DeVries. Into the lane he goes. And loses his footing and falls down, travels with the ball. Tigers will turn it over to the Saints.
And there comes
the
that
Falcons.
Trap defense right away coming from the Falcons. Causes DeVries just a little bit of trouble.
Taking it across the timeline now. For St. Albert is White. He takes it all the way down underneath. Rebound grab by Gilliland on the move. Down to DeVries, left side into the lane. DeVries goes and gets tied up. Alternate possession will give it to the Falcons. Coming into the ball game, Sifford taking a seat. Caden Johnson. And the inbound pass comes from Shaw to Carter White out on the right side now to Miller. Miller puts it all the way down underneath the Fagan, but steps on the baseline. Fagan does and turns it over to the Tigers.
And a lot of turnovers coming here from St. Albert. Red Oak needs to be able to capitalize on these when they can get them.
Got to capitalize on those opportunities. There's Sifford, left side to Gilliland, back to Sifford, top of the key. Right side, Kelsey's open for three, and it's no good. Sifford's going to pick up another one, Eli.
It's going to be an off-ball foul from Sifford.
That's on Sifford. And it's going to be 4 on Sifford?
Yeah, that's going to be his third. That'll be 3 for Sifford.
Third on Sifford quickly. It's 7:15 to play in the half, and St. Albert leads 16-10. Quick 3 fouls. Sifford's going to take a seat.
And that's not a guy you want to be sitting on the bench here for the Tigers.
No, you need him in the game for Red Oak. And inbound pass comes to White. White takes it across the timeline. Into the lane he goes and dumps it down underneath the Rallis, puts it up, and Rallis is fouled on play. He'll go to line for 2. I think the foul is going to be on Fouts, I think.
I think that'd be Yep, Fouts is first thing on the night.
Number 1 on Fouts. It's going to send Rallis to the line. 16-10, 7:07 to play in the first half. First foul on Fouts. And shot is up, rattles around, it is good.
First point of the second quarter here, and that will put St. Albert in the bonus.
7:07, 17-10 now. The shot falls from Rallis. Second shot from Rallis is up. It is no good. Fouts grabs the board. Gets it to Kaus. Kaus takes it across the center stripe. Goes right to DeVries. Out on the right side. Back to Kaus. Left side Gilliland. With the ball. Open for 3. Gilliland puts it up. It's no good. Rallis grabs the board. Quickly to the other end. Alma pass to Fagan, but it's just too far. Can't get a handle on it, and it goes out of play.
And it's the chance for Red Oak here to be able to run some offense, get something going, get yourself on the board here in this second quarter.
6:47 to play in the half, and 17-10. St. Albert with the lead. Coming back into the game, Cy Patterson taking a seat will be Rallis. And inbound pass will come from Caden Johnson to Garrett Kaus. Baseline right to DeVries, back to Kaus, top key to Caden Johnson. Hands it off to Gilliland, back to DeVries. Right side Kaus. Kaus backs out. 6.5 minutes to play in the first half. Kaus to Gilliland. Man pressure here, Eli, from the Saints. Kaus takes it into the lane. He's going to be fouled, and that will be on Connor Cherney, I think.
Yeah, I think it is.
No, it's not, actually. Going to be on Carter White.
And Red Oak getting lucky with that there. You can't be able to be dribbled out on the perimeter like that. Need to get people moving off the ball, setting off ball screens to get something set up.
Carter White's whistled for his first personal foul. 6:20 to play in the first half, 17-10. Inbound pass to DeVries with the ball. Right side to Kaus, back to Caden Johnson. There's Gilliland with the ball, left side, looking inside, comes around the arc, top of the key to DeVries. 6:08 to play. Kaus with the ball, right wing. Working against the pressure from White. Shot up, no good. Rebound grabbed. And pushing it quickly to the other end is Cherney. Into the lane he goes, puts it up, and is fouled on the play. He'll go to line for 2.
And St. Albert will take that to advantage here with the shots that Red Oak is putting up right now are not high percentage shots. And when you're not moving off the ball like that, St. Albert's going to be taking that all night.
DeVries gets whistled for number 2, and it's going to send Connor Cherney to the line. 6'1" senior. Shot is good for Cherney. He
Especially
is 2 of 3 tonight.
St. Albert already in bonus here in this first half.
5:49 to play. Second shot from Cherney's up. He gets both of them. It's 19-10. St. Albert leads with 5:48 to play in the first half. DeVries with the ball. Back to Johnson, now DeVries. Steps across the timeline, down to the wing. He goes into the lane. DeVries on the move. Nice play by Max DeVries.
It's a great job to take advantage of that. He sees the lane, and it's going to close down quickly, and he takes advantage of it and able to find it in.
19-12 now. St. Albert leads with 5:27 to play in the first half. Down underneath. Nice job there by the Saints to get the open man. That's Connor Cherney scoring 2 more for the Saints.
Great backdoor play right there.
For the Falcons. 21-12. 5:13. There's Ryan Johnson to DeVries. Baseline right. Steps up. Picks up the dribble. Gilliland. Kaus underneath. Tries to get it underneath the Ryan Johnson. Is tapped and coming away with it. Cy Patterson dumps it off on the move to Carter White. We have a jump ball.
That jump ball will give it to Red Oak.
Yep, gives it to the Tigers. Ryan Johnson will put it into play. 21-12, 4:57 to play in the first half. Kaus with the ball. Now to DeVries. Kaus. It's Ryan Johnson. There's DeVries. Baseline left to Gilliland. Back to DeVries. Gilliland. Right side, Caden Johnson. Baseline right to Kaus. Kaus drives the baseline, but we're going to have a foul.
You're going to have an off-ball foul.
Caden Johnson gets whistled for it. That will be his first personal. Is that right, Allie? First personal on Caden Johnson. 4:35 to play in the half.
Made hit the buzzer by accident.
Hit the buzzer in the course of play, I think inadvertent. So waving it off. Here we go. 4:29 to play. 21-12. St. Albert leads. Inbound pass comes to Cy Patterson. Takes it across the center stripe. Out on the right side to Cherney. Cherney dumps it down underneath to Donor, but it's knocked out of play.
And a lot of backdoor stuff coming from St. Albert here, and they've been really successful. Anticipate them to keep going at those.
Max DeVries with the ball. Cross-court pass to Kaus. Back to DeVries. Right side, he comes around near the center arc. DeVries with the ball close to the center stripe. DeVries is. He's double-teamed, trapped, and we're going to have a timeout on the court quickly. Full timeout. We'll take it with them. 21-12. St. Albert leads. 4:04 to play in the first half, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Here you're looking for a great college where you can get an affordable education. SWIC is the place for you.
I appreciate the personalized attention.
And I've gotten to meet people from all around the world.
The SWIC student housing is incredible.
I like SWIC's hands-on training.
And I'll start my career in 2 years.
I can schedule my classes online or face-to-face.
SWIC feels like a community,
like family, like home. SWIC is a place for you.
My sunshine, my only sunshine.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa, for voting KCSI the best local radio station.
We are so thankful for our amazing listeners and the chance to serve all of our clients. We truly appreciate you voting us the best radio station in Southwest Iowa. Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Sunshine, you make me happy when sky.
Welcome back to Red Oak. 4:04 remaining in the first half. St. Albert with the lead, 21-12. Tigers are staying competitive with them here.
They're definitely staying competitive, and they just got to take some opportunities at some shots that are open and take good high percentage shots, and you're right back in this ballgame.
And, St. Albert has had some of those high percentage shots and hasn't converted. There's Cy Patterson wide open for the layup, and it's no good. And fought for, down underneath White. Will be whistled for traveling there.
You kind of have
another opportunity there, Eli. They've just missed a number of those opportunities.
Exactly, and this is where Red Oak needs to take their shot at it. When you miss opportunities like that, you get turnovers going your way. It's got to be buckets down the other end.
Ryan Johnson with the ball goes left to Gilliland, back to DeVries. 3:40 to play in the first half. DeVries with the ball, works his way around to the right side, picks up the dribble, back to Gilliland.
What St. Albert's doing a great job at is keeping the ball on the perimeter for Red Oak. Not much is getting inside.
There's Kaus. It's tapped side. Peterson comes away with it. End of the lane, picks up the dribble, flips it underhand to White. He puts it up, no good. Carter White. And the bucket does fall through. 23-12. Who scored that bucket?
It was on Donor.
Donor scores. 23-12. 3:06 to play in the first half. Down underneath. And it's going to go out of play. Last touched by the Falcons. Tigers will control the ball. Coming into the ball game for the Falcons will be Eric Mathai. And taking a seat will be Cy Patterson. Kaus will put it into play for Red Oak under their own basket. When we get set and get ready, we're waiting, taking our time. I think we're satisfied that we're ready. Here we go. Inbound pass from Kaus to Ryan Johnson. There's DeVries. Kaus, and we're going to have a foul.
An off-ball foul on Johnson.
Off-ball, yeah. Ryan Johnson gets whistled for the foul again. That will be number 3 on Ryan Johnson. So Tigers now with
10 fouls so far on the night.
Ryan Johnson has 3, and Bradley Sifford have 3.
Yeah, and that's something. You got 2 great playmakers right there that are going to be going to the bench.
White puts it up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Kaus. Lets the traffic clear, then right to left across the timeline. Out on the right side to Caden Johnson. Back to Kaus. Left side to Gilliland. Max DeVries takes it into the blocks, dumps it underneath, but it's going to be stolen. Nice job there by White to step in front of it. Comes away with it, left to right across the timeline. Down to the right side to Cherney. He drives the baseline, right in front of the basket, puts it up, and drops it for 2 for the Falcons. The
Falcons are doing a great job of getting the ball inside, and that's going to be probably the 7th turnover, I think, so far on the night for the Tigers.
30-second timeout on the court, 2:18 to play in the first half. It's 25-12. St. Albert with the lead right back after these messages. All right. The inbound pass will come from Mathai for St. Albert. Into the backcourt to White. Out on the right side now to Miller. Underneath to Mathai in the blocks, but we're going to have a double dribble.
And the turnovers, again, they're coming on both sides, and nobody's really taking a whole lot of advantage of it. St. Albert's getting the upper hand on it, but Red Oak's just getting as many equal opportunities.
And St. Albert leads 25-12, 2:11 to play in the first half. Little pressure in the backcourt, though. They fall out of it pretty quickly. There's Rallis. Jumps up, takes it in, puts it off the glass. No good. A rebound grabbed by Max DeVries. DeVries takes it down to the other end. Quickly into the lane he goes and tries to put it up. No good. Strip coming away with it and pushing it quickly to the other end is Cherney. He'll be fouled by Kaus.
And right there is coming back down the stretch, you get a free lane like that, you get a foul, puts you up to 11 fouls so far on the night in this first half.
And the foul is on Kaus. That's his first personal foul, Garrett Kaus. At the line will be Connor Cherney, senior. Shots up, it's good. He is doing well from the line tonight. He is 1, 2, 3, 4 of 5 so far tonight from the line. Now Landon Kaus comes into the game for the Tigers, and Gillen will take a seat. Connor Cherney at the line. Shot is up. It is no good. Rebound grab by DeVries. DeVries takes it across the center stripe. Out on the right side to Caden Johnson. There's DeVries with the ball. 1:37 to play in the first half. Johnson, top of the key to Landon Kaus. Landon to Garrett. Into the free throw line he goes. Hits Fouts on the move, and I think we're going to have a travel call on that by Fouts. Fouts gets on the move, and then and
he's a big boy coming down low.
He's a big boy, and then Falcons around him couldn't quite get that move made and travels with the ball. 1:22 to play in the first half, 26-12. St. Albert with the lead. Cy Patterson left right across the timeline, goes right to Mathai. On the move, that was a nice play, but again, don't convert the shot, Eli. A wide open layup on the part of the.
And that's exactly where Red Oak needs to come into play and get an opportunity.
Garrett Kaus with the ball, gets it to DeVries. DeVries on the left side. We're going to have a foul, off-ball foul again on Garrett Kaus.
That's made Kaus' second foul on the night.
And 26-12. And 57 seconds remaining. Schneckloth with the ball. Gets it to White. Kicks it out to Cy Patterson for 3 off the left side. No good. There's foul. It's outlet pass to Landon Kaus. He takes it right to left across the timeline. Garrett Kaus right side to DeVries. DeVries in the lane. He's fouled by Mathai. 39 seconds remaining. St. Albert leads 26-12.
And right here again, I mean, Red Oak's getting opportunities. It's getting the ball down inside. St. Albert's doing a great job of keeping the ball up on the perimeter.
Nolan Blackman comes into the ball game, and Garrett Kaus comes off the court. Out on the right side to Fouts. Now to Caden Johnson, 35 seconds. Out to Blackman. He works his way into the lane and kicks it to DeVries. DeVries into the lane. He goes, fakes it, takes it, and no good. 25 seconds. Rebound pulled down by White. Quickly the other end to Patterson. Patterson pulls up, kicks it out to Schneckloth. He puts up the three, no good. There is Cherney with the board and the putback. He's fouled on the play. He'll go to line for two.
And a great job right there from St. Albert to be able to follow your shot. There's nobody back down the lane. He comes right off the shot and puts it right back up and gets himself to the line.
Fouts at the line, or Fouts with the foul, rather. That's his second personal. And Cherney at the line, senior. Shot is up. Good. Good free throw shooter he is. 26-27 to 12. 12 and a half seconds remaining here in the first half. Cherney at the line. Second shot is up. It's good. Inbound pass to Landon Kaus. He's trapped. Falcons are there. Gets it to Caden Johnson. Now to Blackman, but we're going to have over and back. And the Tigers will control the ball.
You get 1 second left on the clock.
1.8 seconds remaining in the half. Has to happen pretty quick if you're going to get a shot off. Inbound pass will come from Caden Johnson to Vries. He turns, fires. That's going to do it for the first half. And St. Albert leads 28-12 as we go into halftime here. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with some statistics after these messages.
My sunshine, my only sunshine.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa, for voting KCSI the best local radio station.
We are so thankful for our amazing listeners and the chance to serve all of our clients. We truly appreciate you voting us the best radio station in Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Sunshine, you make me happy when sky.
Did you eat all my popcorn?
Looking for a great college where you can get an affordable education? SWIC is the place for you.
I appreciate the personalized attention.
And I've gotten to meet people from all around the world.
The SWIC student housing is incredible.
I like SWIC's hands-on training.
And I'll start my career in 2 years.
I can schedule my classes online or face-to-face.
SWIC feels like a community,
like family, like home. SWIC is a place for you.
My sunshine, my only sunshine. You make
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa, for voting KCSI the best local radio station.
We are so thankful for our amazing listeners and the chance to serve all of our clients. We truly appreciate you voting us the best radio station in Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
sunshine, you make me happy when sky.
and sleet tonight, so be aware of that. Now, after 5 a.m. tomorrow, rain, snow, and sleet before 10 a.m., and then snow between noon and 10 a.m. and noon, and then snow in the afternoon with the possibility of some rain. With that, 90% chance of precipitation tomorrow. New snow and new sleet accumulations, less than an inch. But you'll want to be careful because there certainly may be some slippery spots out and around. Be aware of that. Not a really pleasant day of weather tomorrow for the Country Sunshine listening area. 40% chance of snow for Wednesday night. And then Thursday, mostly cloudy, highs near 34. So you'll want to keep an eye on the weather overnight tonight, and especially after 5 a.m. tomorrow. Your morning commute tomorrow, you may deal with a little wintry precipitation. Again, not a lot of precipitation, but certainly enough to make some slippery spots on the road, so be careful as you get out and about tomorrow. 5 minutes here remaining in half. Eli, do you have some stats we could talk about?
I sure do. I got some halftime stat leaders from both sides. You got Max DeVries with 5 points here for the Red Oak Tigers. Sam Rollins with 8, and Connor Sermy coming off the bench. He's the leading scorer tonight so far with 10 points. I'll give you the rundown here. We'll start with St. Albert. Like I said, Rollins with 8 points, White with 6, two big 3-point shots there from White. Sermy with 10, Miller with 2, and Donor with 2 on the night. That rounds it out at halftime for St. Albert. And for the Red Oak Tigers, you have Gillen with a 3-point shot, Ryan Johnson with 2, Max DeVries with 5, Nick Fouts with 2, and that rounds it out for them. Ryan Johnson 2 of 2 from the free throw line tonight, and 6 for 8 for Sermy, 0 for 2 for Fagan, and Rollis 2 for 3 from the line here tonight for halftime here in Red Oak.
And I think St. Albert's had a number of good looks and just haven't converted. I mean, I think the Tigers really fortunate to be in this game where they are at this point.
Exactly.
We'll see what happens. Tigers going to have to start converting on some of those opportunities. And on the other side of that, St. Albert needs to start converting on those opportunities as well to score those easy shots.
There's been opportunities on both sides. More turnovers than coaches would like here tonight, especially in that first half. There was a lot of turnovers coming from both ends and opportunities for both teams, and St. Albert just had the upper hand, I think, just a little bit on the turnovers. They can come around here and turn around. Red Oak needs to convert on those.
3 minutes remaining in half, 28-12. St. Albert has the lead at half. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back after these messages.
Sunshine, my only sunshine.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa, for voting KCSI the best local radio station.
We are so thankful for our amazing listeners and the chance to serve all of our clients. We truly appreciate you voting us the best radio station in Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Sunshine, you make me happy when sky.
I'm coming back.
college where you can get an affordable education. SWIC is the place for you.
I appreciate the personalized attention.
And I've gotten to meet people from all around the world.
The SWIC student housing is incredible.
I like SWIC's hands-on training.
And I'll start my career in 2 years.
I can schedule my classes online or face-to-face.
SWIC feels like a community,
Like family, like home. SWIC is a place for you.
They sound good, Eli.
They sure do. You know, there's not a whole lot of them, but they make this gym loud.
Absolutely. Small in numbers, but mighty in sound. That's for sure.
That's all that counts, right?
Add a lot of atmosphere.
That's exactly what he was glad. You know, those first couple games, especially when I watched Silas, the pet band wasn't there, and you come on back, it changed the whole atmosphere of the game.
It certainly does. You know, there aren't as many spectators at the game, so it certainly adds to the atmosphere. So, well, here we go, Eli. We're set for the second half. We'll see what adjustments Coach Plank made.
We'll see what we got here on both sides now.
I think the key for St. Albert would be to convert some of those easy shots right underneath.
Definitely would be.
Tigers need to get points on the board, generate some offense. So,
I think
little
we're going to
discussion here.
I think our scoreboard a little messed up.
So we'll see. All the players are on the court. Officials are on the court. Coach DeFries down there helping with the scoreboard. Here we go. Looks like we're all set, Eli, now and ready to go. And as we come back to action, inbound pass comes to Cy Peterson. He takes it over to the right side to Miller. Tries to go underneath the Rowlis, but is tapped and stolen by Sifford.
And that's the start you need right there, and you got to convert now with points.
Out on the right side to DeVries. Max DeVries drives down to the baseline, kicks it back to Garrett Kaus. There's Sifford. Left side to Caden Johnson. Pressure from Rowlis. Down underneath, tries to get it to Ryan Johnson, but coming away with it will be the Saints. Cy Patterson off the glass, and they score two right away, 30-12 now. St. Albert with the lead, 7:22 to play here in the third quarter, second half. Max DeVries with the ball. There's Sifford. Back to DeVries. It's Kaus with the ball. Steps into the free throw line, puts it up. It's short off the front of the rim. Board is grabbed by Fagan. Fagan to Patterson. Patterson across the timeline. There's Rowlis with the ball out on the left side. Backs up. Passes right to Patterson. Plays in motion. Gets to White for three. Top of the key. It's no good. Rebound is fought for. Kept in play. Patterson keeps it in play. Picked up by Kaus.
Great job there by Sifford, bringing pressure down and making him keep that one in play.
Out on the left side, Ryan Johnson puts it up 8 feet out on the left side. It's good.
Ryan Johnson, he's a guy that if you can put the ball in his hands and you can give him a good look, he's got a good percentage shot on those.
30-14. St. Albert leads, 6.5 minutes to play. Working his way down in the lane, there will be Carter White. Fouls on the Tigers. He'll go to the line for two here, right, Eli?
Yep, he's got a shot here, two shots at the stripe here.
And White at the line. The bucket was good, must not have counted, I guess. Shot is up. It's good from Carter White. And that foul was on Max DeVries. That's 3 on Max DeVries. First shot was up. It's good. Second shot's good as well. It's 31-14. Timeout on the court. We'll take it with them. 6.5 minutes to play here in the third period. 32-14. Right back after this.
My sunshine, my only sunshine.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa, for voting KCSI the best local radio station.
We are so thankful for our amazing listeners and the chance to serve all of our clients. We truly appreciate you voting us the best radio station in Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Sunshine, you make me happy when sky
Golly. Did my audio just go out again?
And
I think my audio may have went out, Aaron. Oh, we're back.
there you go. That was just out of bounds. And
might have been something right there.
Patterson with the ball, right to left across the timeline to the top of the key. Patterson dumps it down underneath now, then back out top of the key to White. That's Sam Wilbur that's into the ball game now. White moves his way into the lane. There's Rallis for three off the left, no good. Rebounds last touch by the Tigers, goes out of play, and the Falcons will control the ball.
You're struggling with that one, and I get from two different mascots coming over.
It's a struggle. It's a struggle, Eli.
It happens. It happens. My name's your mascots. It all works the same, right?
Inbound pass to Rallis, and he fakes it, and Caden Johnson goes up and then comes down and basically lands on him.
Lands right down on top of him. He's going to be able to get 2 shots out of that.
You know,
they're going to call that one on the ground.
That just rolls off the lips, the St. Albert Saints.
St. Albert Saints.
The Falcons, and I have to make that mental transition to the Falcons, and it's tough.
It is tough.
Three-pointer from White is good.
And he can, and like I said again, when he gets a chance, he's going to be able to put him down.
20-point lead here for the Falcons. 38-18 with 2:47 to play. And the foul's on White. Carter White gets whistled for the foul. Yeah, I'm not sure how many that is on White. 2. That is 2 on him. Set, back to action. Here we go. Inbound pass will come from Landon Kaus to Gilliland, now to Garrett Kaus. Kaus with the ball at the top of the key. Fakes it left, goes right, and is fouled on the play. Foul will be on Lilly. That's Colin Lilly. He's just checked into the ballgame first time tonight. Gets whistled for the foul. And the Tigers will have the ball. Caden Johnson to Landon Kaus out on the left side. Top of the key to Caden Johnson. There is getting pretty physical,
It
Eli.
is. It's getting physical down low inside. I mean, not a lot of shots being put up or getting anybody to the line. It's just been fouls on the floor.
Getting a lot of fouls. Now, that foul was called on. Who was that on? I think that may have been on Sam Wilbur. But, my goodness, pretty physical out there. Yeah, it was on Wilbur. Gilliland with the ball. Ryan Johnson now on the left side, left wing. Johnson with the ball, works his way down, kicks it out to Gilliland for 3. It's no good. And we're going to have a foul on Caden Johnson. Pretty sure that's going to be number 3 on him.
Yeah, and this is getting the Tigers into a lot of foul trouble here. This back and forth, especially some starters.
He comes out of the ball game. And 2:13 to play here in the third. 38-18. Saints with the lead out on the left side to the Saints. Right side, top of the key now to Rallis. Sam Rallis with the ball. Goes down into the lane, fouled. He'll go to the line, I think, won't he? Or not.
I think it's going to be on the floor again. That's going to be
Ryan Johnson.
5 team fouls, and is that Johnson's?
That's Ryan Johnson. That's
4th.
4 on him, so he has 4. Bradley Sifford has 4. Caden Johnson has 3. Tigers have some foul trouble here to deal with. Cy Patterson will put it in play. Rallis right underneath, nicely executed. Didn't convert the shot, but was fouled by Fouts, I think.
That will be fouls. I mean, I don't know if we've gotten out of this 50-second mark here. It seems like there's been a foul every 5 seconds on it.
Now, Fouts has 3. Minute 52 to play in the third. 38-18. 20-point lead for the Falcons. Shot from Rallis is good. Rallis at the line. Excellent athlete he is. Sam Rallis, senior. 6'1" senior. Shots up. Is short off the front of the rim. Tapped. And Fouts grabs it. Garrett Kaus to Gilliland. It's DeVries. DeVries works his way down and lane, kicks it to Landon Kaus for 3. It's no good. Rebounds pulled down by Patterson. Cy Patterson pushes it quickly right to left across the timeline. Into the lane he goes underneath the basket. Then back out to Lilly. Lilly drives, little floater, puts it up, no good, and steps on the baseline. And Tigers will have the ball. Minute 29 to play here in the third.
And yet again, even in this start of the second half, there's been a lot of turnovers here, and nobody seems to be capitalizing, especially on the Red Oak side of things. There's been some shots gone up from St. Albert, and you see they've increased the lead, but Red Oak, not much of an opportunity here on the turnovers.
There's Garrett Kaus with the ball, double-teamed quickly. Gets it to DeVries near the center circle. DeVries with the ball. Now to Garrett Kaus. Minute 15 to play in the third. Tapped by Donor. Picked up by Schneckloth. Gets it to Lilly. Now to Wilbur. Wilbur puts up the 8-foot jumper. No good. There's Donor with the board. There's Lilly underneath Donor. 6-foot jumper left side. No good. And DeVries grabs the board. Donor's a big kid.
Definitely is.
6'6". DeVries takes it inside and puts it up. He is fouled on the play.
And DeVries doing a great job, driving in the lane. He's been to the line a lot here tonight, and he's converting.
DeVries really playing pretty solid basketball. He's a freshman.
Definitely.
51 seconds remaining, 39-18. Shot from DeVries is good. First of two for Max DeVries. 51 seconds remaining, 39-19 now. 20-point lead for the Falcons. This gets the second, 39-20. 50 seconds remaining. Quickly down to the other end, it's Wilbur with the ball. Now out on the left side to Schneckloth. Tries to go back out top of the key, but player's not there.
A little miscommunication on the part of St. Albert.
That was McGrath. He was trying to get it back to McGrath. And the Tigers will have the ball midcourt far side. It's Landon Kaus inbounding to Garrett Kaus. Garrett with the ball at the top of the key. 30 seconds remaining. Picks up the dribble, gets it to DeVries. DeVries is fouled on the play by Wilbur.
Another foul on the floor.
Sam Wilbur gets whistled.
Bring the fouls to 13 here in this one quarter combined.
Seems like they've been lasting the 3 minutes.
And it has, and most of them have all been on the floor.
My goodness. Inbound pass to Garrett Kaus. Puts up the three. 25 seconds remaining. It's no good. Rebound tapped. Goes out of play. Last touched by the Tigers.
And St. Albert will be going for one last shot here, I imagine.
19 seconds. Inbound pass comes to Lilly. Lilly takes it right to left across the timeline. Top the key. 13 seconds. Kicks it to Schneckloth. Now to McGrath. McGrath works his way down left. Picks up the dribble. Lilly, top of the key. 6 seconds. Lilly drives into the lane. Puts up the jumper off the glass. No good. Rebound grab by Gilliland. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. 39-20. And the St. Albert Falcons with the lead. We'll take a break and be back for the fourth right after this. Holy cow.
My sunshine, my only sunshine.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa, for voting KCSI the best local radio station.
We are so thankful for our amazing listeners and the chance to serve all of our clients. We truly appreciate you voting us the best radio station in Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Sunshine, you make me happy when sky.
Here you're looking for a great college where you can get an affordable education. SWIC is the place for you.
I appreciate the personalized attention.
And I've gotten to meet people from all around the world.
The SWIC student housing is incredible.
I like SWIC's hands-on training.
And I'll start my career in 2 years.
I can schedule my classes online or face-to-face.
SWIC feels like a community, like
family, like home. SWIC is a place for you.
St. Albert has the lead, and they've led pretty much the whole game, Eli.
Yeah, and they have, and throughout that first half there was a lot of back and forth with the turnovers here. You see St. Albert starting to control the ball here a little more, substituting a lot of players in, but Red Oak's just been in foul trouble all night long.
Caden Johnson to Sifford. Sifford down the right side lane from the blocks, puts it off the glass and scores two. Bradley Sifford does.
And that's exactly what you got to do, coming off the bench, coming into the game. Get yourself a bucket on the board.
A little pressure in the backcourt here from the Tigers. And gets it to Carter White. He takes it across the timeline, runs into his own player, loses the handle on it, And then Kaus comes away with it. Garrett Kaus does. Max DeVries puts up the 3 ball. No good. Rebound grabbed by Patterson. Cy Patterson across the timeline to the center circle. Sets the play. Directs some traffic and now goes right to Jeff Miller. Back to Rowles. Top of the key. Works his way down. Left side spins. Puts it off the glass. Nice move. And he's going to be whistled for the offensive foul, or was it and one? And one.
An and one opportunity
there you go.
right there for Rowles.
Kaus gets whistled. That's Garrett Kaus. Rowles at the line, 41-22. St. Albert with the lead, 7:11 to play. Shots up. It's good by Rowles.
And Rowles does a good job. He's a very strong kid down low in the blocks. He's able to take advantage of that a lot.
Caden Johnson with the ball. Baseline tries to go underneath to Ryan Johnson, and Ryan does a nice job, kind of off balance, gets it, puts it in for 2 for the Tigers. 42-24, St. Albert with the lead. Shot from White goes up, touches nothing, and goes out of play. Tigers will have the ball. Showing pressure here now from the
been showing half-court pressure just about all night and trying to come into a trap with it.
Gets it to Garrett Kaus across the timeline. Now to DeVries, 6:44 to play in the ball game. Sifford on the move off the glass and scores 2 for Red Oak. Bradley Sifford does.
Tigers starting to bring a little here now in this fourth quarter. Well, now still the 5th period, right, Aaron?
Garrett Kaus still in the 5th period. We have been now for 2 periods anyway. Kaus picks up the foul. That's a 3rd personal foul for Kaus. It's going to send Rowles back to the line. 42-26, 6:36 to play in the ball game. Rowles at the line. Shot is up, and it is good from Rowles.
And Rowles has been able to put in his free throws well tonight.
He has 12 points on the night, Rowles does. Great athlete. Shot is up. It is good. This one's short off the front of the rim, but the rebound's controlled by White for St. Albert. Down underneath, off the glass by Miller. No good. Kaus comes away with it. Left to right, into the blocks he goes, puts it up. It's no good, and the rebound pulled down by Rowles. Rowles gets it to Patterson. Patterson slows it down now. The center stripe goes right to Miller. Out on the right wing, Rowles top the key, left side Patterson. Top the key to White, works his way down to the right elbow, then kicks it to Rowles at the free throw line, down the right side lane, spins, puts it off the glass, or rather just dumps it right in. It's good for 2 more, and it's 45 now to 26. St. Albert with the lead.
And Rowles does a great job of that. Getting the ball down the blocks, he's able to drive in.
5:47 to play in the ball game. Caden Johnson drives the baseline, kicks it out to Kaus. Sifford to DeVries for 3 off the left wing, and Max DeVries hits the 3. 45-29, 5:37 to play in the 4th period. We'll be right back after these messages. Timeout on the court.
Sunshine, my only sunshine.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa, for voting KCSI the best local radio station.
We are so thankful for our amazing listeners and the chance to serve all of our clients. We truly appreciate you voting us the best radio station in Southwest Iowa. Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Sunshine, you make me happy when sky.
Red Oak 5:37 to play in the ball game. St. Albert leads Red Oak 45-29 here in the 4th quarter. And as we come back to action, St. Albert will have the ball. Rowles will put it into play to Patterson. Patterson, a little pressure in the backcourt from the Tigers. White with the ball. Back to Patterson. He steps across the timeline. There's Rowles right underneath and puts it up, and it just rolls out. Caden Johnson taps it to Kaus. Outlet pass to the other end to DeVries out on the left wing. He's open for three. He can take it. He does. No good. Rebound pulled down by Cy Patterson. Patterson right to left across the timeline. Goes left to White. White will take it off the left side for three. It's no good. Bradley Sifford goes up and grabs the board. Pushes it across the timeline. Kicks it out to Caden Johnson on the left side. Now to Sifford. In the lane he goes off the left side. Puts it up. No good. Rebound is fought for, and Ryan Johnson grabs it ultimately to Caden Johnson. Tapped by Patterson. Down to the other end. Fakes it. Takes it. And scores it. Patterson does.
And Patterson's quick off the dribble, too. He gets steals like that. He puts down a good jump stop. Lays it in.
47-29. St. Albert leads. 4.5 minutes to play in the ball game. Max DeVries with the ball, baseline right. Tries to do a cross-court pass to Caden Johnson, but hits the bottom of the basket. Goes down. White has it, puts it up. It's no good. And Sifford comes away with it. There is DeVries, and Garrett Kaus puts up the three. No good. White grabs the board. White with the balls. All the way down to the right elbow. Puts up the jumper off the glass, and it's good for two from White.
And White, he's able to put in good shots like that. He gets off balance. He's been impressive here tonight.
4 minutes to play in the ball game. 49-29, 20-point lead here for the Falcons. Baseline left to Caden Johnson. Back to DeVries.
A little urgency here from Red Oak is what's needed.
Sifford on the move into the lane has really, when he's been in the ball game, has done a nice job with that, but really been played with foul trouble throughout the game.
Had 4 fouls heading into that third quarter, now in the fourth.
Max DeVries goes in and is fouled on the play. He'll go to the line for two. And that foul was on Greg Fagan. That is his third personal foul in tonight's ball game. At the line, Max DeVries for Red Oak. Shot from Max is up. It is good. 49-30.
When you can get Max DeVries on the line there, you know he's going to have a good chance of putting these down for you. So when he's taking these drives, he gets himself on the line. You know he can put them in.
DeVries' second shot is up. It's good. Inbound pass comes from Cherney. Cherney with the ball. Pressure in the backcourt here by the Tigers. There's Patterson. Patterson steps across the timeline, gets it to Cherney. Bounce pass underneath. Does a nice job. Nice bounce pass to Fagan. Ball will be fouls on Ryan Johnson. Is that 5 on Ryan?
That will be Ryan's 5th.
So he'll come out of the ball game and into the game. Fouts. At the line will be Greg Fagan. He's a 6'2 senior. 3:28 to play in the ball game. 51-31. St. Albert with the lead. Shot is up. It's high arching kind of shot, and it's good.
Whatever works, whatever puts it in.
3:28 to play. 52-31. Second shot is up. It is good as well. Kind of a high arching shot.
Definitely
Eli.
is.
Kind of a rainbow. 53-6-31. 3:23 to play in the ball game. DeVries with the ball, double teamed.
And St. Albert's still bringing this pressure.
Underneath the Caden Johnson, puts it up off glass. Caden does and scores 2 for the Tigers. 53-33. Patterson with the ball, across the timeline. Down underneath the Fagan. Kicks it out now to Shaw for 3. It's no good. Cherney grabs the board on the backside. It's going to go out of play. Last touch by the Tigers. And the Falcons will control it. Coming into the game will be Derek Schneckloth, junior, 6'3 junior. And taking a seat will be Greg Fagan. 53-33. Inbound pass to Shaw. Puts up the 3. It's no good. Rebound grab by Kaus. Kaus takes it left to right across the timeline down to DeVries. DeVries goes into the lane, has it stripped and stolen. Patterson comes away with it. Down to quickly to Mathai, and Mathai puts it up and in for 2. 55-33, 2.5 minutes to play in the ball game. DeVries with the ball. Still in the backcourt now to DeVries. Top of the key to Sifford, out on the right side to Kaus. Tries to go inside to Fouts, but Schneckloth taps it down. Controlled by the Tigers. Caden Johnson goes up and is fouled on the play. I think that's on Sneckloth, isn't it?
Yeah, it should be on Sneckloff. And then we're going to have 5 new Tigers coming in.
Actually, it is not. They called that on Cherney. That's going to be number 1 on him. Shot from Caden Johnson is good. Caden Johnson. Complete substitution here for the Tigers. At the line, Caden Johnson. 2:19 to play, 2:15 to play in the ball game. 55-34. St. Albert with the lead. Down to the baseline it goes. Back out top of the key to Shaw. Shaw takes it down underneath. Donor loses the handle on it, and Blackman taps it out of play. Nolan Blackman into the ball game. Lepe checks into the game. Caden Johnson checks out for Red Oak. Inbound pass will come from Shaw to Donor right at the blocks. Puts it up, no good. Tapped around and coming away with it and controlling it. Shaw puts it up, no good. There's Donor with the board and the putback. 57-34, minute 55 to play. Landon Kaus with the ball at the top of the key. Goes right to Gilliland. Back to Kaus. That's Landon Kaus. Blackman out on the left side. Blackman to Lepe. Lepe at the top of the key, picks up the dribble, back to Blackman. Minute 35 to play in the ball game. Landon Kaus with the ball. Pressure coming from the Falcons. And Shaw whistled for the foul.
That's going to put in, still in bonus here for Red Oak. Both teams in bonus. St. Albert in double bonus.
57-34, minute and a half to play. Landon Kaus at the line. I think this is Landon's first opportunity from the line in tonight's ball game. Shots up, and it's good from Landon Kaus. Got one more. At the line, Landon Kaus. Minute and a half to play. Second shot is up, short off the front of the rim. And
Great
rebound.
effort from Kaus there.
And looks like the Falcons come away with it. Schneckloff for 3. Baseline left, no good. Rebound is controlled by Mathai. Puts it up, no good. There's Donor. He'll go back up and in for 2. Thigh a little slow getting up. Ankle or knee, but looks like he's all right. He'll stay in the game. 59-35. Minute 14 to play. Gilliland with the ball. Takes it across the timeline. Takes the screen from Bruce. Back out top of the key to Lepe. Now to Blackman. There's Gilliland. Finds Landon Kaus. 1 minute to play in the game. Out to Nolan Blackman. He works his way into the top of the key and then kicks it to Lepe for 3. Off of the glass. Hey, Fernando Lepe.
Bank's open.
59-38. Tigers pick up 3 more. St. Albert leads with 42 seconds remaining. Schneckloth with the ball. Free throw line. Down underneath the Donor. Tapped by Bruce. Picked up by Mathai. Mathai picks it up. Gets it to Shaw. Shaw works his way down the blocks. Loses the handle. It goes out of play. 27 seconds remaining, and the Tigers will control it. Fernando Lepe will put it into play for Red Oak. 27 seconds remaining. Inbound pass will come to Gilliland. Gilliland will be met at the center stripe by Mathai. 20 seconds. Gilliland loses the ball, and it goes out of play. Inbound pass now will come from Eric Mathai to Shaw. 17 seconds. Shaw's going to take his time. Right to left across the timeline. A little pressure from the Tigers here. Landon Kaus. Shaw with the ball. Donor.
Run this clock out.
They're going to run it out. And that's going to do it. 59-38 is going to be your final. 59-38 with St. Albert picking up the victory here in Red Oak in this doubleheader. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back after these messages.
hear you're looking for a great college where you can get an affordable education. SWIC is the place for you.
I appreciate the personalized attention.
And I've gotten to meet people from all around the world.
The SWIC student housing is incredible.
I like SWIC's hands-on training.
And I'll start my career in 2 years.
I can schedule my classes online or face-to-face.
SWIC feels like a community,
like family, like home. SWIC is a place for you.
My sunshine, my only sunshine. You make
Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
Thank you, Southwest Iowa, for voting KCSI the best local radio station.
We are so thankful for our amazing listeners and the chance to serve all of our clients. We truly appreciate you voting us the best radio station in Southwest Iowa. Thank you, Southwest Iowa.
sunshine, you make me happy when sky.
Here you're looking for a great college where you can get an affordable education. SWIC is the place for you.
I appreciate the personalized attention.
And I've gotten to meet people from all around the world.
The SWIC student housing is incredible.
I like SWIC's hands-on training.
And I'll start my career in 2 years.
I can schedule my classes online or face-to-face.
SWIC feels like a community,
like family, like home. SWIC is a place for you.
Just wrapped up varsity boys play. St. Albert walks away with the victory 59-38 here in Red Oak this evening. Eli, statistically, what do you see when you look at the game here this evening?
Yep, we'll give you your final stats here on the night. We have the Red Oak leading scorer, Max DeVries, with 14 points. He had a great night. 7 up big, especially for a freshman. Took a lot of great shots. Made some lanes to drive. A good night here for Max DeVries with 14 points. Sam Morales, yet again, a great athlete on the court. You can just tell he's a great basketball player, great athlete, 15 points on the night. And then Carter White, 16 points, and I bet most of those are from the three-point line. That kid can shoot. We'll round it out here. We'll start it off with St. Albert. Sam Morales, like I said, 15 points, 5 for 7 from the line. Carter White, 16, 2 for 2 from the line. Mahadney, 2 points on the night. Patterson with 4. Sermi, 6 for 8 from the line with 10 points on the night. And then we had Jeff Miller, 2 points. Fagan with 2 points, 2 for 4 from the line, and Donor with 2 points. That rounds it out for the night for St. Albert. And for Red Oak, get Gillen with 3 points on the night. Fernando Lepe with a big three-pointer there at the end. 2 for 2 from the line. Ryan Johnson was with 6 points. 1 for 2 from the night. Landon Kaus with 1 point. 1 for 2 from the night for Caden Johnson with 5. Max DeVries 4 for 4 from the line with 14 points. Bradley Sifford 4 points on the night. Nick Fouts with 2 on the night. And that rounds out the stat book here in Red Oak.
All right, so pretty much St. Albert led that entire game, Eli. They jumped out to a lead at the beginning of the game, and they led throughout the entire contest.
Really did dominate pretty much throughout that entire game. You know, the turnover battle was kind of about the same pace there. Nobody was really taking a chance on it, but you know what? St. Albert showed it up here towards the end and turned it out on top.
Absolutely. And that's probably going to do it for us here this evening. And let me just give you a quick summary of what's happened here this evening. In junior varsity girls play at St. Albert over Red Oak 61-23. In varsity girls play at St. Albert over Red Oak 74-33. And in varsity boys play, it was St. Albert over Red Oak 59-38 in varsity boys play. Eli, thanks for your help this evening.
Always, Aaron, always. Pleasure to be here.
Again, watch the roads tonight and tomorrow morning. I say that again because precipitation is forecast to fall. So exercise caution with that. That's going to do it for us here in Red Oak. Aaron West, thanks to Allie West for keeping our stats tonight. Thanks to Eli for all his work he does with his production truck software and play-by-play. Just thanks for doing the color.
Of
and
course.
for Melanie for running the camera tonight and the excellent work she does.
With a big question mark.
And to Lori back at the Central Studios for her. And to all of the great fans tonight. So make it a great night. That's going to do it for us here in Red Oak. And you know what? We're going to hold on because I might have the opportunity to visit with Coach Plank.
And here you go.
And Coach Plank is going to make it here. Maybe. We'll see. Hopefully.
Plug that back in, Allie.
We're going to have
We have some technical difficulties with Allie trying to mess with our cords here, right?
Hopefully you get to visit with Coach Plank a little bit. Yeah, absolutely. You can slip that on if you would, Coach. And we're live, Coach, right here, right away. So Coach Spencer Plank with us. Okay, Coach, talk to me about what you saw. First, I want to hear kind of an extended break for the Tigers. Had some time off, back in the gym now. Tell me what our practices leading up to tonight's game and then what you saw from your Tigers tonight.
Yeah, so our last game, December 12th at Griswold, that was the last time we played was December 12th. So we had a couple quarantine breaks we had to take. Wasn't our choice, but we were able to come back and practice full contact after Christmas. So we've had 5 practices since Christmas, and it's tough. Been some adversity, some roster changes, but I was proud of about a quarter and a half tonight. I think we're getting there. Got a long ways to go.
What did you see out of your team tonight that you can build on tonight, Coach?
Well, if you look at the third quarter alone, it's a pretty good team.
Yeah.
When we attack, we got some guys we got to get attacking the basket. We got guys that are capable of attacking. You know, the coaches and I were talking. We give up mid-50s a game. That's fine, but we got to score more than 38.
Yeah.
So we got to get some guys offensive-minded. Max DeVries, a freshman, leading us in scoring, which is great, but we got to have some of those upperclassmen step up as well. So
struggle with foul trouble tonight, Coach. It seemed like Sifford got in foul trouble early. Ryan Johnson was in foul trouble. That's certainly from those players. You need those guys on the court playing for you for 4 quarters.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, credit to St. Albert for attacking. You know, they shoot the ball well. I would never discount that, but they attack so hard. You know, Rollins he attacks, and it's hard. It's hard to defend that. And we made a couple mistakes early. Mistakes that I told the guys in the timeout. I said, you know, picture us at districts right now. You guys got to learn to play with 4 fouls. You know, and they did okay near the end, but we got to come out with more intensity and play disciplined from the very get-go.
So working on discipline, working on intensity, like you say, areas. Does that extended break, Coach, present a challenge coming back in? I mean, you kind of get out of the rhythm, don't you?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, and, you know, it's too bad. We had a couple wins in a row right before break. We had a lot of momentum on our side, and you could tell the kids are trying to get going at practice, but it's just hard. We haven't played in a month. It's like the beginning of the season all over again.
Yeah.
And, you know, St. Albert is a tough team to play after a month off, and so credit to them for showing up. And, you know, I was hoping they'd show up a little bit slow after having a break as well, but they came and they showed up first quarter and really put us in the hole right away.
All right, Coach, so we're going to learn our lessons from this one, move on to Thursday night. Harlan. What do we know about Harlan?
Well, they're a physical team. They can shoot the ball. They're disciplined, and they're good every single year. And, you know, we know what we're up against. Like I said, I keep stressing to the guys there's been a lot of adversity come our way, but and this is not necessarily an easy week of games either, but it's the cards we've been dealt, so we're going to compete Thursday night. And we got a game plan I'm excited about, and, you know, if we take the third quarter from tonight and isolate that, we can compete with anybody.
Yep, so. Absolutely. Coach Plank, I appreciate you coming up and visiting with me this after the game. Sometimes I know you don't necessarily want to come visit with me, but I certainly appreciate you making the time to stop by and visit with us, and look forward. We're not going to be there Thursday night. We're going to be doing wrestling here in Red Oak tonight, but look forward to seeing how the rest of the season goes, and we'll see you on down the remainder of the season here.
Cool.
So
thank you. I appreciate it.
Very good. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Coach Spencer Plank with us this evening, head coach for the Red Oak Tigers. And as always, our thanks to Coach Plank for taking just a few minutes with us and visiting with us about what he saw from his team here tonight. And again, that's going to do it for us here in Red Oak tonight. Aaron West, Eli Bells, Allie West, Melanie West. Thanks to them for all their help. And Lori Lathrop back at our central studio.